Carl, 4 years. 4 years of recording, watching a film every week, chatting about that film, and then trying to figure out who would watch it every week.
I know. It's been a long journey. I've aged horribly over the
Yeah,
process.
it's pretty grim. You were a spry young lad, now you're just like sort of a weak, old lad. The lad still stays, but God, you're decrepit.
But it's been an incredible journey,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing is better than looking back at what has been done.
Nostalgia's really our drug of choice. It's pretty great. Carl, for this episode, this 4-year anniversary, what we've done is we've collected every single film we've done,
Yep.
and we're going to rank them in a tier list. Now, we both, because, things are a bit busy, we're going away, things are a bit busy, we have not thought of how we're going to make these a tier.
No.
However, we did decide we're going to wing it, but we've got all 200 films here about that.
About that. Sometimes, remember, we did gimmies, Remember when we wrote the script for Fast 11?
Yes.
That was a gimme.
That was a gimme. We've negated all the gimmies, but these
Yes.
are all the solid films.
All the actual movies we've done.
Yes.
From The Cat in the Hat to In Time to The King's Daughter. Remember The King's Daughter when we became very popular for 3 weeks? as a
wanted to
podcast?
kill ourselves. It was
Yeah.
fun. It was
So
good fun.
All the Fast and Furious to Lindsay Lohan Netflix movies, all the way down to Sia's, what is this, Sing or Music or whatever the hell it was called,
Mm.
the Twilight franchise. We've done it all. And so today we're going to be ranking them. We have not come up with our ranking system yet.
No. I feel like we can either, one, if you have a pitch, we can do the pitch. Two, we can start vibing it out, giving them a bit of a ranking and see where we fly, you know?
Okay. So I think, so basically what you would usually have in a tier is you've got obviously your top tier, your S, and then you've got A, B, C, D. D's the lowest.
Yeah.
I would like to name D, remove it from existence. How do we feel about that?
You want to remove it from existence?
I would like to. I reckon D is just like, let's just get rid of it.
Okay, huge. That's
Yeah.
gone. Also,
This
if
is-
you're
Hang
also
on, I've
listening,
gotta-
you've got to,
set up this
you've got to.
terrible.
This is dreadful, Carl.
Did the audience just hear me clicking?
For the audience listening through Apple iPod and whatnot, I don't know how you guys get. I assume an iPod. You guys can watch us on YouTube. We're doing the whole tier list. You can't see our faces. Maybe we'll sprinkle it in. I don't know, middle in.
But you can, yes, that's
single
right.
still.
We've actually for this special we have just like a visual medium for you to enjoy. Again, so basically you just need to remember that Oscar and I's recording room does not usually require us to look at a screen.
Yeah.
So I'm holding a full keyboard in one hand. I've got a mouse in the other. I couldn't even hit the keys correctly. So you will also be seeing me fix up spelling, I guess, if you watch the video. So yeah, anyway, I think bottom is removed from existence. I wouldn't mind C being like, forgot it happened.
I'm happy forgot. Like
Yeah.
it's gone. I think gone. Just it's gone, gone, gone.
Yeah.
I think nothing. It hasn't impacted us.
Yeah.
You know.
You just keep
I'll keep
going.
talking. Okay, so far we've got removed from existence. I think we'd be coy with that. That can either be that, it's gone, or it could be gone as in like a bit of a violent thing, We really wanted to erase it from existence forever.
Yes.
Forgot this happened. The only thing worse than being bad is being forgettable. I think that's really it. If you're sort of getting to the end of your life and you think, oh God, I really haven't done much, light, somebody on fire. I think that's a
Absolutely.
good way to do it. Now, B. I'm going to say it right now. We could go for this. I think this is a smelly film, but a bit of a vibe.
How do we feel about like moments of happiness?
Okay, how about a stinky, smelly one, but, hey, that's sometimes there's a breath of fresh air.
Some stank?
Yeah, some stank. Stank with us a break. Some stank.
For stank to be listed, do we need to list the stank?
I think
Like,
so.
do you? I feel like I want to be told
Yeah.
what's the, because if it's the vibe, right?
Yeah.
It's a stanky vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
I think
like,
that's interpretable, because I think there's some things that are stanky and that's bad. Some things are stanky and good. I think it's an average stank. It's got something to it,
Yeah, I think so. I think. There we go.
Yeah.
Stank vibe.
Stank vibe.
Yeah. Okay, and then our second best tier.
Ironically, although it could be like forgotten is worse, I almost think a bit below S is almost a bit of a crime as well.
Yeah.
You're an okay movie,
Yeah.
but we only review bad
I think you
films.
want to feel something, Like
Yeah.
obviously. Well, maybe we should come with our top tier.
Okay, it has either made us, I think, either ruined our lives. It has also been maybe the best film ever,
Yeah.
or it has deeply, profoundly effect on us.
Yeah. So profound.
Yeah, profound.
Okay.
Spelling it out one by one.
I mean, I've got to type with one hand. I can't even get it to capitalize, to be honest. How the
Don't
hell
worry,
how the
don't
hell
worry.
Does this keyboard work?
No.
Oh, I got it.
Huge.
Why is it off-centered?
Because you press space. Who starts a sentence like that? That's
okay,
crazy.
my mistake.
Okay, huge.
I almost feel like so it would go profound and then something stank vibe forgot this.
Can I
happened.
say it's a risky one? I want to make that one back to A.
This one's just
A tier. Just A tier.
You've got A.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got profound films. A.
Yeah.
Stank vibe. Forgot this happened. Removed from existence.
Okay,
These
huge.
are the tiers. These are the tiers we're working with.
Yes, this is huge. Well, let's go for the straight off the one. We've got Exorcist 2, The Heretic. Huge. This is massive. This was very, very early on.
This was very early on.
Yeah.
I remember sitting in a kitchen recording this on a bench. Now, obviously, we're not talking about the episode that we recorded, but rather the film itself.
Yes. I gotta tell you, a vibe. I think
It's a stank.
It's a stank.
It's immediately got a stank
Yeah.
to itself
Yeah.
because I have never forgotten that The Heretic happened.
Yeah.
I've also never forgotten. I think we said the wrong title the entire time.
I think so. We mispronounced it. But if I remember correctly, I mean, I think it would be nostalgic for 70s films. It was a vibe in the sense that they were like, we're going to go to the middle of the desert and film some stuff. There was also some dicey decisions, but hey.
There was. Remember, there was a lot about just locusts.
Oh, yeah, of
Or
course.
something like
It was
that.
mainly locusts.
Some of the returning characters were alive. And in terms of like as a sequel to The Exorcist, it was just wacky.
Yes.
It was just really just who knows what it was doing, where it was going, and why it was. The next one we've got is which after is this?
You gotta be a bit coy about this. I'll be honest. You gotta.
I cannot tell.
Yeah, you
Do we
gotta-
have to find the other afters? Because this is
There's after. Oh, I think that's just after.
one,
I think that's just
two.
after.
Do we need to locate all the afters?
There's somewhere in there.
I
Oh,
do
come-
think after is profound.
I think so. I think it is. Dare I say the like Wattpad story. I think more people should watch it. I think it has a profound effect. I know this series back to front, and
it went on a journey with me, and
Yes.
I went on a journey with it.
Yes, I was getting all these titles and things. After has been throughout our history. I think we did it pretty early on, and just so far it's been updated. I love After.
Because what's his name, like Puffin or something?
Yeah.
Something Harden.
Harden.
And Vanessa,
Oh God, you really, I don't know.
Jessica, maybe.
They've had a profound impact on us. We
But
can't remember their names,
absolutely.
but my God, their profound impact.
I know, and it was lovely just going through a series where the actors wanted to come back less and less.
It was nice to see, I don't know, like, like Harry Potter, people go, oh,
Mm.
we watched them grow up. We watched those people in their 20s, turned about 26, and kind of do not want to do it anymore. It's pretty brave.
It's very brave,
Yeah.
and it's also the type of movie that I think has just it's followed me.
Yeah.
And
I would like to put After just full up in the profound.
Absolutely.
Any After pops up, that's profound. Okay. All right. Well, here's another thing. We've got the kissing booth here, Carl.
Okay, I'm all for profound. I think The Kissing Booth is a profound film.
I gotta tell you, I think a lot seeing teen romance things. I think people like categorize them as sort of just a bit garbage. It's insane how they display themselves.
It is.
I think it is profound.
I've never forgotten. Remember, he is abusive.
He's totally
He's
abusive.
absolutely abusive to his brother and to her. The brother's a weird cuck of a man.
Yes.
Like,
Oh
the
God,
entire
he's hovering around the whole time.
Entire premise. Do you remember? Because this one's sort of like, we're a rom com, and then the second one was like, we're 2 hours and 30 minutes long.
It's aggressive. Also, the idea of a kissing booth, I don't remember that as a conceit of the film. I feel like they had one.
That's the first time they kiss, I think.
Oh God.
Because don't you remember at the end of the third one, they're like, this all happened because of a kissing booth, and they don't even end up together.
Remember Joey King gets that Hillary Clinton haircut? She's like,
Oh
maybe a
yeah,
game
she gets
designer.
a bad haircut. That's
Yeah.
like, look how old it's. They do like a Avengers Endgame time jump. That's like 8 years later, and you're like, oh my God, the world's fallen apart.
Carl, do we say okay? Are we going 365 days? I think this day. Let's just put this. I forget this happened.
Isn't the first one just has a? I thought the first one didn't have a subtitle.
That's the second one.
Oh, so what's this one? The next 365 days? Because we've only done 2.
Oh, gotcha. Maybe
Let's pretend
that's the
this
first one.
day is the first one.
Yes. Yes.
But we're doing that for this conceit.
Yes.
Okay, we've got 365 days.
I feel like we've had top tier after kissing booth. I don't think we can put it profound. I just think stank vibes. Okay.
I don't think it's a vibe.
Whoa. Okay.
I don't think
you know what? That's
365 days is a vibe.
Do we remove from existence?
I would happily remove
Yeah,
it.
I think it's fine. There's something a bit more fun to, the kissing booth and the after. That one is just a bit abusive.
I think it's like, because I definitely don't forget 365 days happened,
Hmm.
but I don't think it has a vibe, and it's not giving A. And then it's just not profound, so I think it has to be removed from existence.
But you really do remember it though. It's quite
Oh,
aggressive.
absolutely. Because then you've got the next 365 days, and that's got a stank.
That's got a stank vibe. I remember that becoming the first one's half porn.
Yeah.
That one goes, all right, we've got to get some plot there,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of killing.
And
I
then
remember.
more porn.
Yeah.
Do you remember the ending of this movie is a shootout?
It is, yeah.
It was, horrifically violent all of a sudden.
Ironically,
and
we
that's
left it on
the
a cliff.
vibe.
We left it on a cliffhanger.
It's true. Let's face it, we're never coming back.
No, I just simply can't. I simply can't. Email
Yeah.
if you want it, but no.
Yeah. The next movie we have is Money Plane, which
Yeah.
is maybe the second or the third episode that we ever did.
Mm.
I remember this one being a bit of a vibe.
Yeah, I remember the vibe. There's some funny moments.
There are some funny
I
moments.
feel like we, as a podcast, not needed in the sense that you guys can watch this. That was a vibe.
It is.
Yeah.
But do we actually think it's a vibe, or do we think it's... Because I got to tell you, I don't know what A means.
Yeah.
And I don't know
We're
when a
gonna figure
movie
out-
needs
we're
to go
We're
there.
gonna figure out what A is.
But I'm going to tell you right now, this Money Plane gives me A.
Okay, yeah, it's a plane. Yeah.
Is A just for ones that have an A? Like, we'll move after there.
Yeah, we'll move. I think A's good watch, maybe. But you know what? A is also kind of a bit nothing. Who wants to be A? Who wants to be just sort of like, go check it out?
You want to be
wanna be
profound?
profound.
You want to have stank, or you want to be removed?
Yeah.
You don't want to be A or forgotten.
There's nothing worse than being forgotten or second,
Yeah.
you know? If you get, if there are any Silver Olympians listening out there, and there should be a few, just it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Okay? You should have gone for bronze. That's a stank vibe. Bronze has a stank vibe to
It
it.
does. You never want
No.
want silver.
No.
Because remember, it's bronze is like you've just scraped in.
Yeah.
Gold is you got it, and
got it.
silver's like you could have had
Yeah.
gold.
And sadly, this is 5, so I guess we'll have to put tin somewhere there.
Yeah.
And there's also just coming 8th,
The
which
most-
is almost a claim to fame.
The most miserable person's usually like like when you see people in an Olympic sport, third's happy, first is happy, and second's usually pretty shattered.
Yeah.
So I think
I
that's
gotta
a
tell you,
tell.
there's only one person sat at 4th. And you know what? That comes to our next point. After Earth.
I want you to tell me where you think this sits before I no doubt dispute it.
Now, we started playing a grid game where you guess movies. One of them was M. Night Shyamalan. That was his lowest pick. So I'm pretty chuffed with this film in the sense that I know it. However, I can't say I've forgotten it. However, I have kind of forgotten it. I do think it's pretty forgettable.
Yeah.
Where are you putting it?
I think it's maybe profound.
Okay. No,
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay.
I think I told you I think we've immediately fallen into a pitfall because obviously I can see all the up and coming movies we have. I got to tell you, everything's giving me profound. I find I guess in my head I was like, I'm not going to enjoy doing this retrospective series, and then I was like, oh no, these have all had a profound effect on me. Except for I don't know what this is. What the hell is
That's
this?
legend. That's legend.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, it's
pretty profound.
That's pretty profound. Right?
You need to give me
Yeah.
You give me give me something about this film because I really couldn't tell you anything.
After
about
Earth?
Yeah.
Do you remember his sword looks like a penis and he's saved by an eagle?
Whoa, I've really forgotten entirely
Yeah,
that.
really?
I remember him just chilling for a while.
I'm happy to look.
I forgot it's happened. You need to give me something else. You know?
Will Smith narrates kind of because he's just like I don't know. Remember they're not allowed to emote,
You know what
he's annoyed his son let his sister die, or something.
I remember the sadness of behind the scenes because I remember we did an M. Night Shyamalan retrospective, and he is a good director in the sense that he's not the worst. We just picked he had an awful 4-man run, but I remember the saddest thing was, and fuck Will Smith for hitting that person, he deserves all the hate, because at one point, M. Night Shyamalan invited him to the birthday, he didn't show up. You know?
Oh really?
Sad. It was
Aw.
sad. And you know what? Fuck Will Smith for that. And the slap.
That's
but,
right.
But I would like to forget this. I've forgotten this.
So
I've
you
forgotten
want
this.
it in profound?
Yeah, I think it's an A.
Okay, I think After Earth is our first one for forgot this happened.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't forget.
Okay.
And I never
You
will.
gave me nothing else with that. Nothing
Well,
else.
I'm sorry. Okay, we've got After Ever Happy, or yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is gonna be a game because which one is that?
I remember them getting progressively worse titles. However, it did seem like they got pretty bad pretty quick.
Because we've got, I think there's After Everything Else is the last one.
Yes.
And then After We Collided is the second one.
Yes.
So through the art of deduction, After Ever Happy and After We Fell.
After We Fell seems third. That
Yeah,
seems
it
like,
does,
that seems
right?
like
It
more
gives third.
cohesive.
So after,
That's the 4th one.
yeah, okay, well, for the sake of ease, let's do the... Should we just do the afters?
If you can find a second, let's do the
Oh my
afters.
god, okay, now a new game is afoot, which is fun. Oh, there it is. It's immediate. It's the one they're in the shower of.
Nice.
Okay, so after we collided,
Yep.
I gotta tell you,
I think I liked Cole Sprouse in this, and this was still actually a movie.
it was a little bit more camp.
It was.
Wasn't it? This
I
one
think
went
they
to
knew.
cinemas.
Yeah.
Before Amazon Prime was like, we're putting them all on a streaming
Yeah.
service. I agree. I think After We Collided is definitely A.
I think so.
Which is almost like, you're fine, but we forgot you.
Yeah.
I think the third one, I remember being a bit of a stank.
I think it's got a stank to it, doesn't
Don't you
it?
remember it was
What,
like, we're
it-
going to Seattle?
wasn't it
Don't you remember
COVID?
Triangle House?
Oh, I do. That was the COVID one, right?
Yeah,
they
it
were
was. It
like,
was
they
really
were like, we got
weird.
no money and we're kind of squirting these out. And I guess
Yeah.
like, wow, so many people watched it.
Yeah.
I guess we'll keep making
Don't
them,
you
but for
remember
less
that?
money.
Because the cliffhanger of After We Collided was that homeless man that was stalking them was her dad.
That was so.
And
cunty.
then the end of this one was, didn't he like set a place on fire?
Oh,
Or-
that
no,
is-
it was that his boss was really his dad.
Can I quickly just say, can we change profound? Not change profound, but do a little slash cunt. You know?
Ooh, okay, all right. It's profound or cunt,
Yeah.
and I slowly type it out.
Nice. Powerful.
Okay.
Okay.
All
okay.
right.
Tight. I'll get some stank vibes.
Yeah. So I think After We Fell, which is the third one, is
Yeah.
definitely stank vibes.
If I remember correctly, the fourth one goes completely off the rails, and it is also a bit of a vibe. I think it's also stanky.
I don't think there's vibe.
I don't remember.
Can
anything
you?
that-
Yeah. So that's the thing.
It all blurs. It all blurs. But I remember the feeling of it being a good vibe in the sense that really,
No.
We've
Okay, so
forgotten this one?
I think you forget that it's like, I think After definitively profound. I think After We I think this is the most forgot this happened, because I
Gotcha.
think I can tell you what happened in the other 4 After movies.
Yes.
Because you've got the final one and then the first 3.
If I remember correctly, they're almost on autopilot for this one. They're
I
sort of
think
like,
they just sort of fight a lot.
yeah.
But that's it.
I remember the last one being pretty great because
Yeah.
it's just like, well, she's not coming back.
Oh, actually, you know what? I've just remembered the 4th one. It's profound.
Oh. That's what I was thinking. I swear to God, it was profound. I swear to God, there's something.
It's the one where he wrote the book and read it out during therapy.
That's so cunt. I'm glad we got profound cunt. Okay, huge. Okay, cool. And maybe the last one is, I think, kind of. It's a kind of a stank vibe, but I think it's got something to it. It's got gumption.
Yeah.
I think it's bold and brave of them to do a romance movie with one of the leads not involved.
I absolutely agree. I think is the last one actually the fact that they were like, we're going to make it like all
I
in
think-
Portugal on holiday. I think the fact that they go for that
I
gives
think
cunt.
the L's on us really, and the
Yeah.
audience being like, "Listen, guys, we made a movie. We
Yeah,
had
it
fun.
does.
Okay, we chilled."
Who knew the After series would rank so high? Actually, you know what? I don't think After Ever Happy should be profound.
Oh no, that one's out. Wait, is that the fourth one?
The third, no,
the-
the fourth. Yeah,
No,
the
the fourth
fourth.
one's cunty. That book, that's insane. They're all profound.
Oh, do we just make them all profound?
I think they're all
okay,
profound.
Okay, here we go. Okay, we're officially moving
can't
all
have
of the
one without
After
the other.
movies all the way to the top.
Okay, huge. We got Cody Banks. That's just an A. There's nothing wrong with that.
The,
Just-
yeah,
that's
look,
an A.
Agent Cody Banks is
Good.
just
Great,
it's
great.
just there.
Yeah.
It's just you're there and you're happy about it. Look,
I'm also
okay.
Legend. I'm thinking A. That's just a good
No,
movie.
I think Legend is a stank.
Okay.
I think Legend has a stanky vibe. I think it's Ridley Scott, Tom Cruise doing whatever the hell they're doing.
I think that's good though. I think it's an A.
But that's why I think there's vibe.
Oh, I think it's a vibe.
Yes, but also don't you remember there's just weird dream sequences and that boy is like named Puck and then there's like
You know what? Is it rememberable for being a bit stanky?
It's just
there's
because
there's a lot of positives to it, though. I think there's a lot of positives. I think the devil being, I want to say Tim Curry, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty. That's kind of cunt, though.
Yeah.
Man, damn, that's.
I think it's okay. I think we've absolutely screwed ourselves with the tears. I'm not gonna lie. I think the episode fell apart the moment we made these tears.
Okay, well,
and there's I don't want to change.
I don't want to change them.
I'm like happy
we
to
just,
commit to them.
we just need to redefine things.
Oh,
We can debate.
absolutely.
I think
think-
profound cunt's good.
Yeah,
profound
I think
cunt's
so
up the
too.
top
I think
there.
that's good. Look,
Yeah.
we're on to Pluto Nash.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now. I think this is the Bane. Is it what is it? The Bane or the Bane?
It's the bane.
It's
of
the bane
existence.
of my existence.
Yes.
Pluto Nash should be removed from existence.
Yeah, I remember that being bland. I just remember no. If I remember correctly, we didn't have anything to talk about.
I'm angry at it.
Yeah.
I'm angry about
Yeah,
it. I'm
no.
angry how much it cost.
Yeah.
Just all of the things.
And I feel bad for it. I feel like Eddie Murphy did a bit of the directing. It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
Alvin and the Chipmunks. Listen. I think I forgot this happened.
I forgot I forgot we did Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
I forgot I saw it. And I never want to go back
Yes.
on it.
However, we will do all the sequels.
don't
And
wanna
I'd
do
happily,
them.
and dare I say they become
Please
cunts.
don't make me
They
do
come make
them.
it cunts. They can't.
Okay. Allegiant, which is the third Divergent movie, and we never did any of the others. I gotta tell you, forgot this happened.
Forgot this happened.
Absolutely forgot this happened. Barbie.
You know damn well where this is going. You know damn well where this is going.
The next movie
This-
is Barbie. The next movie is Barbie as Rapunzel.
Yes.
Now you may do your pitch, but I know where I'm putting it.
Okay, listen. The fact that you want to put it in remove from existence makes it the most
Hey,
cunty thing.
you don't know. You don't know.
You don't
it's
know that? I gotta tell you, all the Barbie things cunt. Okay, they're pretty cunt. Profoundly cunt.
Okay, well look. Here's the thing. You nailed it.
Yeah.
I wanted him removed from existence.
And that's the cunty
so
thing about
what
it.
I am happy to do.
It's not an A and it's not a stank vibe. It's, dare I say, the best film we may have done.
no.
Whoa, okay.
I think
wrong.
you're getting it
You're
confused
wrong.
because we've done 2 of these, right?
Yes.
What's the other one we did?
We done, that one's the one with the
Oh,
dragon.
we did the pauper.
The
didn't we?
pauper.
Yeah.
The pauper. The
'Cause
pauper's okay. The dragon's the cunty one. That little rabbit, Ethel? Oh.
Isn't that the pauper?
No. Oh, I guess I'm mixing them all together because they're that good.
I
I gotta tell you, the Barbie, it's all cunt.
I gotta
It's all
tell you,
cunt.
if you're telling me Barbie is all profound and cunt,
Yeah.
I think if you're telling me Barbie is all profound
Mm-hmm.
and I'm all for removed from existence, I think it's happy to stay in stank vibe. I think it's got to cut through the medium.
Yes,
I'm never
yes.
going to let you put it up here with my beloved After series and the kissing booth.
Can I quickly see, can we add tears midway through?
I don't know. What does this button do? All right, here's what. Okay, we've just discovered we can do rows.
Okay.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to add another row.
Below profound.
Yeah, below profound, but above A.
Yeah.
So we'll add a row.
Okay, huge.
And what we'll do is we're gonna split up. We're gonna remove cunt from profound.
Yes.
And then the new row is now going to be profound.
Oh, camp. Surely camp.
Oh, it's
camp.
absolutely camp.
It's camp, okay?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
That's so pure.
Okay. So
You
what we
know.
got now, guys, profound. I think we're
Okay.
going for this.
We've now here's okay. We've wrecked our entire concept of an episode. You read out the tiers.
Okay, top tier, profound. I think this
Yes.
is emotional. This is something that's changed us. This is amazing. Camp, an absolute fucking vibe. Okay, it has done something so aggressively to make us want to love it. Listen, you're fine, but that's it. Who gives a shit? You know,
Yeah.
we got stank vibes. Okay, this is not camp. I think we can now define this. Stank vibes is it's mainly smelly, but it's got a bit of a vibe to it.
It does.
It's got tinges of vibe.
It's got so much tinge.
It's got so much tinge. Forgot this happened. You know what it is. And then remove for existence. Bam.
Yeah.
Perfect, wonderful, magical.
Now that we have added the new row, which is camp.
Yeah.
I would like to move the final after movie to camp.
Yes.
I would like to move I would essentially only like to keep in profound now only the first and second after film.
I gotta tell you, it is almost too emotionally disturbing to put in camp. I think you need to take it with a whole. You need to take it seriously.
Okay,
So
so
don't-
we're just gonna move. So you want to move the final one to camp,
Yes.
and the rest are still profound.
Of course they are. Of course
Okay,
they are.
fine.
Yeah, great. All right, now we got that settled.
Okay,
Barbie's 1,000% camp.
so-
I don't think we'll even have a discussion there.
Okay, I'm putting it right into remove from existence.
Okay, you are such a coward. No,
Sorry.
put it in camp. Put it in
What?
camp.
This isn't camp.
Are you joking?
I know that we
Are
just
you
made a new
joking?
row for it, but I do not agree, sir.
Get out of here.
No,
We're not gonna step
how
on
is it
this.
camp?
What do you mean?
Okay,
How
I'm
is it
gonna tell you-
camp?
I'm gonna
that
tell you-
little smelly dragon.
No.
You've also got the other Barbie one with that little what's it called, Martin
No,
Short.
here's-
It's all camp. It's
Here's
all
what you
working.
have to do, because I can't differentiate the two.
What do you mean?
So which one had Martin Short? Because he was camp.
The Prince of the Pauper.
Okay.
This one
I'm
had
not-
the.
I'm not
this one
letting-
had-
I'm
this
not-
one had Ethel and the otter and the little dragon and the disappointing
Here's the
father.
thing.
The paintbrush.
No. Here's the.
You're such a coward.
No,
That's
it's not
so
a coward.
cowardly.
It's not
Remove
cowardly.
from existence. Just
No,
get out of
here's
here.
what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I will allow one of the Barbie movies to go in the camp and one to go into stank.
Stank it is then.
So one can go into camp,
Yeah,
one can
this
go
is
into
going to stank.
So you want Barbie and Rapunzel to go into stank?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
You think Porpoise has more
I
camp?
think it's got more camp to it.
Which one's Porpoise?
The one with Martin Short.
Again, I just think we're talking about the same film. Like, I just think these are. Have we done? Are we sure we've done two? And
We've
this isn't
definitely
just
done
one
two.
film. Okay, fine. All right, Barbie and Rapunzel's going to stank.
Yeah, huge.
Because it's got the vibe of that. Oh, no, the dragon was miserable. The dragon wasn't a vibe.
Of course not. But that was also the vibe. Remember that depressed rabbit?
Oh yeah, who had no? Actually, which one's the one that had like the it was like a weird mopey fox and it wrapped a tail around the
That was
queen's
this
eyes.
one. That was this
Oh,
one.
it was this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of pure camp, Oscar.
It's pretty great.
Could be
I'm
camp.
100% agreeing. I think you split them into like, oh, I hated that one. I love this one. You loved everything.
No,
about
I
it.
didn't. I think I hated them both.
Okay.
I just can't tell between the two.
Okay, Batman and Robin, kind of camp, but it gave me a bit of a headache. So
I'm
I
going to
kinda
tell you
wanna
right now, I
forget
sort of
this.
forgot it happened,
I'm happy
right?
with it. I'm
Okay,
happy
so I
with it.
think Batman and Robin is a forgot this happened.
Yeah.
Blank check.
I gotta tell you, I don't know what this means about me, but I think him trying to hook up with that woman was, dare I say, removed from existence, but also stank vibes.
Look, I don't really remember Blank Check at all.
I just
except
remember-
in my head, there is a moment at the end where he just leans in for a kiss with a detective.
Yes.
Or does the detective lean in for a kiss with him?
I think so. There's
Either
a sort
way,
of
it's
there's a
weird.
will they won't they with a child and an adult. And it's not good.
I almost feel like, do we add a row that's just weird? Question mark. Because look, Blank Check to me, it shouldn't be removed from existence. I haven't forgotten it happened, but
No.
because it did happen.
Yeah.
I don't think it has any vibe.
No.
It's not
No.
it's not camp, and it's not profound. It's simply weird.
Are we adding another list?
Do we
Let's
add
just
another?
go over- Now, what did you define as weird, though?
So whatever.
What's weird?
Here's,
Just a bit odd?
here's how I think we should define it.
Yeah.
As anything we find weird.
Okay, I love that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, nice.
God, this is going to be an
I'm
absolute.
going to tell you right now, I don't mind if this list becomes 48 categories.
I'm
I'm
a-
happy for that.
I'm happy to just make categories per film, and we'll just have 200 tiers.
Here's the thing, we're
There's nothing
we're just
against
giving a word for each movie. And now I would like weird to be above removed from existence.
Oh, really? You want weird to be above?
I think removing existence is aggressive. I think
Yeah.
weird's just us being a bully,
Okay,
being like that's
no
weird.
problem. So-
But you know what? We'll define. Yeah, a blank check's weird.
Please announce to the audience the new level of tiers.
We've got profound. It's very emotional. Camp, that means A. Stank vibes. A is pretty good, but it's got some stanky bits to it. But it's also the thing. Forgot this happened. Well, you forgot this happened. Weird. I guess blank check. It's weird that he tried to hook up with that woman. Weird. Removed from existence. I guess we're okay with the. We're okay with the blank
Yeah.
check, but it is weird.
Absolutely.
We're not
Blank
agreeing
check's
with-
just weird.
Yeah.
And that's where it shall go. Okay, and then we've got The Last Airbender. I gotta tell you, I think from memory, when I watched this, I was fairly neutral on it. Like, I disliked it, but I know people think it's one of the worst movies ever.
I
It has
think-
not sat with me well.
Oh, in terms of remembering it.
Just in terms of my, if I remember, I maybe mildly, I can't remember if I defended it or not. I was like, this is a bad movie, but it's not as bad as people say it
Yeah,
is.
gotcha.
Over time, it is bad. Like, if The Last Airbender is a movie I would love to, remove from M. Night's career.
Yes,
You
I
know?
think it's really bogged him down. It's such a shame he had. Cause I think The Happening, you could almost spin that.
Yeah.
I think that and After Earth is just aggressive. And it has no real redeeming. Lady in the War's got a bit of something.
Yeah.
I think a remove existence.
Yeah.
It really is for no one. It just kind of is a shame.
The Last Airbender is removed from existence. The
Okay.
next one we have is American Psycho 2 All American Female.
Yes.
Is that what it was called?
I think that was a subtitle. Yeah.
Damn, that's nuts. Okay, so I think this is camp.
I think so.
It's absolutely camp.
I think, and it's also in the same vein of that After We Fell, a bit cheeky for them to be like, listen, sequel, and it's just a murderous
and
woman.
it's just nothing.
I
And,
remember
and
that-
she killed Christian Bale
She
characters.
did, but his face was quite obscured. Cam, I'm totally for that. What we got next, Carl?
Okay, the next one we have is Brahms, The Boy 2.
Yeah.
I think.
could I
did
also
we
say-
love this?
I 100% agree because the first Brahms boy, he is a possessed
a child.
Yeah.
An actual human living person.
And the sort of twist is that he's been hiding around the walls.
Yeah.
It's got it's a pretty fine horror film. This one very campily goes, hey, nah, possessed. That little doll is a bit fucking weird, and it really is a thing. So I'm thinking camp. I'm
Yeah.
totally all on Brahms too.
I'm happy for Boys the Brahms 2 to be camp.
Yeah, nice.
I gotta tell you, the next one is Casper.
Yeah.
I forgot Casper existed.
I forgot it existed.
So I forgot this happened. So Casper's in Forgot This Happened.
Yes.
We have Cats.
I don't think we did a good job on the podcast
No.
explaining what how
Cats was reduced to a mini.
yeah.
So that's.
I gotta tell you, it's a shame for this podcast. I don't think we've had the cultural.
Oh my
Cats is-
god! I've just realized these posters are in alphabetical order. How the hell did that happen?
I wrote their name. I want to save them.
You did. Why'd you put in so much effort?
I just wrote
Oh,
because
okay.
most of them were
Huge.
just, most of them were just
I
images.
just realized this for the audience at home. I realized this because Cats is next to Catwoman.
It's clever. It's clever. It's clever.
Okay. So I think Cats is camp, but I don't think
I think outside of the world, I just don't think I'll be honest, it's our skills. We can't.
I'm going to tell you right now, I forgot Cats happened on this podcast.
Yes.
So I'm happy to put Cats there.
I forgot this happened. That's
Yeah.
fine. I can't
Catwoman?
stress you the impact Cats has had on us, but hey, Catwoman.
Something very curious to me about seeing all of these tears begin to grow, and then it's just blank check in weird, and the poster's the little boy just staring at me with his little sunnies down, his backwards cap, and I'm like, it is weird. Like, I gotta tell you right now, he's making eye contact with me, and it's weird.
It's pretty intimate. I'll be honest. Flubber's really giving me the side eye.
Oh, absolutely. Look, there's a few movies that, like, the cat in the hat's looking through his fishbowl at me, and I gotta tell you, it's weird. Okay.
Catwoman. I'll be honest. I forgot this existed. I want to say camp, but I just don't really. It hasn't got many.
Yeah,
impact to
look,
me.
I forgot. It is funny that when you have a podcast that's just on bad films, you find how many are just mundane.
Yes.
So you just forget
I think
it happened.
get a bit of traction of people like this is odd, and they have one scene everyone shows, but it's really got nothing to.
We got one we did recently, which is a Cinderella story. To me, that's A.
I think it's A.
That's just, it falls into this neutral
I think
space.
it's solid.
It's so A. It
Yeah.
begins with A.
Yeah.
A Cinderella story.
It's
you
apt.
know?
It's apt.
That's how it is. Chicken Little.
I gotta say, stank vibes.
I gotta tell
say-
you, when did we do this? When the fuck did we do Chicken Little?
Oh, I've forgotten. If I remember correctly, the stank vibe is this like cuck of a father. That's just like, oh, you're gonna fail.
I
You're
gotta,
gonna fail.
I gotta tell you right now, the fact that Chicken Little, we have done it on the podcast, is weird to me. Like, I know the movie's not weird, but the fact that Chicken Little's just popped up to me on this list is a jump scare. Like, I'm terrified it's here. Like, I don't.
I gotta tell you, for the moment, I wouldn't mind Blank Jack staying in the weird, just all alone. I don't want him to have a buddy, so I kind of want stank vibes or forgot this happened.
I'm happy to make a tier just for Chicken Little.
How about another tier? Jump scare. Because it's not forgot this happened. Wait, no, I guess it is forgot this happened. Can we do that? Surely not.
It's probably Forgot This. Forgot This Happens really taken a lead on all the other movies. Look, for the sake of not opening up a new tier, I'm happy to do that. But I will suggest if more movies start to pop up where I hate the father figure in them, that will be getting a tier, and Chicken Little will be going there. Okay.
Okay, cocktail. I'd say profound.
I have to agree. Brian Brown, to me, in Cocktail, is a gay icon.
When he cracks an egg in a beer, I think that
was everything.
That's everything.
That was
That's the
everything.
movement. That's the movement. I gotta
Not a
tell
day
you,
goes by that I have a beer and I think I should be cracking an egg.
I
into
gotta
this.
tell you, I think it's a not a national disaster, but it's crazy that we allowed that film to happen, and it's in the zeitgeist, and no one
And it
talks about
stars
it. all
one of the
time.
one of the most famous movie stars ever.
And it's not like it's before his career. That is his career.
Yeah.
That's the start of it.
And it's just a movie it's out of a lot of the movies that we've done on the podcast. That's one we watched for the podcast, and I've maybe seen 3 times since.
Yes.
Like I have fond memories of Cocktail.
Totally.
So
It's deeply profound.
yeah. Okay, so the next one is the Da Vinci Code. I gotta tell you, is the Da Vinci Code weird? Like, it's like, what the fuck is it?
It's a little bit weird. That's Tom Hanks's. I guess he's got Toy Story, but I guess it's his other moneymaker.
It's Tom Hanks in a mullet,
Yeah.
solving crimes across Italy with, like, I just don't
I
get
think there's
the Da
other
Vinci
ones.
Code.
I think there's
the Da
other
Vinci
ones.
Code made $700 million. That's weird.
It almost outsold Harry Potter, the book. It's cracked.
It is.
It
Like,
is a bit weird. It's a shame Blank Checkers is not a bit, but it's just a bit weird.
I'm actually, you know what? No, I'm happy to say that the Da Vinci Code is a stank vibe.
Okay.
Because I think Paul Bettany in
Paul
that
Bettany's
movie
nailing it, isn't
is
he?
just
Him
doing-
whipping himself, that is stanky as hell.
Paul Bettany shouldn't be allowed to serve what he serves in the Da Vinci Code.
But that might be camp cunt, you know? You don't
Oh,
know.
maybe it is camp.
You know, his mullet's pretty camp as well.
Here's the thing. How many Paul Bettany movies have we got? Because I'm just happy to give Paul Bettany a row. Does Paul Bettany deserve a row?
Does he come up anywhere else?
Surely we can't have only done one Paul Bettany film. For the sake of not giving a row to just Paul Bettany, I guess. But what if we were able to like make a row that's just like he solves symbols?
Can I say, I think Paul Bettany is not just an actor, but also like a vibe. Like if you think like it's weird that Paul Bettany's in this and is the only one nailing it. Because I would also like to put a Cinderella story in there because I think, I think
That's true. Ooh, how about this? Should we come up with a category here that's just what the fuck is the lead doing?
What? No,
because
no,
what
I just think maybe this new tier, an actor's making a choice and we're all for it.
Okay, actor's choice.
Actor's Choice
this
Award.
has to
an
be
Actor's Choice Award.
Oh, no, that's
geez.
just okay. Well, we can't. Okay, well, this is our last row.
What do you mean it's our last row?
Well, I'm not allowing us to make any more rows. If
I'm
you're going to go,
I'm making a decision.
because here's the thing: you've been putting actors making a choice as camp.
Yeah.
So you can't.
I've not done that.
But that's your thinking.
No.
I will label your thinking that.
Okay, don't be. Okay, let's just. Okay, I think Da Vinci Code. I'm just thinking. Let's just settle.
What if we just did a row that was just like it's giving Dan Brown?
You can't be like no Paul Bettany line and then giving Dan Brown because there's 3 movies
I'm-
there. And I
no.
gotta tell you, the other 2, I don't think I'm giving Dan Brown.
You know why I'm saying that right now? Is because I can see Death on the Nile, and that's Dan Brown all the way to me, and I can see Fantasy Island, and that's Dan Brown.
That is such a wrong assessment. All right,
I'm going to tell you right now, Flubber's Dan Brown.
You are so wrong. You don't understand anything. All right, let's put in Da Vinci. I think Tom Hanks's mullet is stank vibes, and we're going to be moving on.
Okay, we're doing the Da Vinci Code as
think
stank.
Stank.
I would have been all for a Dan Brown column.
I know you would have. Death of the Nile. Man, this is a
It's
lot.
giving Dan Brown. Look, Death on the Nile is crazy from memory.
It is pretty
So
nuts.
I feel like
Maybe just everything around it's pretty odd. It's odd. It's like a franchise. It's odd. It makes a lot of money.
it looked like it was shot in a room no bigger than this room.
Yeah.
Do you remember they were like, "Isn't it wild?
All
We're
right,
on the Nile."
everyone's squished together. Everyone's like really close up together.
Yeah.
Army Hammy's having a nibble. Gal Gadot's vibing.
It's true. Everybody
Man,
in
it's
it's just
pretty-
mildly cancelled.
It is an odd thing because
Here's
it's the one I think about the most when it comes to this.
the most memorable of the three.
Yeah.
Of the 3 Kenneth Branagh films.
Because the other 2 I think are forgotten.
Here's what I want to say about Death on the Nile. Is it weird?
Yeah, it's
I
weird.
think it's weird.
It's weird.
Because it's weird. Kenneth Branagh assembled that cast with like Russell Brand and all that, and you're
Yes.
like,
Oh my
every
goodness.
one of these people got like tore apart online.
Yes.
It's maybe the most stacked project of cancelled people in it, apart from Megalopolis.
Imminent. Yeah, or Megalopolis, they'd already been cancelled. And friends like, what? I haven't left my room in 30 years. Come over here, Shia LaBeouf. You're nailing it.
Okay. We've got James Bond, Die Another Day.
I feel like, and we should say this, there's some films we do that I'm like, we do it for the podcast, and people come up to me and go, I like that movie. And I forget that, like, you know.
That's
people-
a bad film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know.
I was going to say I forgot.
I
forgot this happened.
There's something, it's that or A. Like, it's just a good, okay movie with a bit of silliness to it.
Mm.
What we got next?
We've got the Fantastic Four, the one with Chris Evans.
Okay.
That first one.
Yeah.
If I remember, we kind of loved this.
I kind of love this.
Yeah.
I kind of love
but
this.
I'm going to tell you, I think it's giving A.
I think it's giving A. I wish it was a bit more campy, but it's A. It's
Yeah,
A. It's
I
A.
would say so.
Okay.
Okay. We're now onto a golden child,
Okay,
in my
this
opinion.
This is pretty fucking.
We've got Bratz.
Bratz is.
It's profound.
It's profound.
Bratz has the best bully in it ever.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
she deserves the world, and she's giving camp.
Yeah.
Like the villain in Bratz is giving camp.
So-
but the
so-
movie's profound.
I think that's the thing. The villain is so camp, it's profound. And
the
you
villain's
really need to
so
think
camp
about it.
you could put her in Dan Brown.
Yeah, that's the thing about.
For the listener as well, there's no. I'm gonna keep talking about the Dan Brown column.
I hate you
There's
stuck on
not
this.
a-
Just
there's
make,
not-
you know what? Make a Dan Brown
Oh,
column.
thank
that you're gonna
God.
forget.
Thank God. Okay, we're making a Dan Brown row.
Can I say the Dan Brown column should just be the weird one as well? I don't know why we're bothering it.
I
but
made Dan Brown purple. Oh no, I made Removed from Existence purple. I do
that's fine,
apologize.
that's fine.
I'm gonna call
Just-
it.
just-
I'm
no,
gonna
just
call
Dan.
it Daniel Brown.
Daniel B. That's it.
Daniel B.
And make it, I don't know, some sort of color.
I
Flesh?
think
Can
it's
you make it flesh?
which one? Daniel B.
Daniel B.
In my opinion, Daniel B is bigger than profound.
Put it down.
It's climbing its way to the top. There we go. Daniel
Put it
B
down.
is at the
Do
top.
not. No. Put it way down.
You're telling me
putting
that
below
Daniel B
A.
in
Below
here?
A.
You're
Although
telling
A
me
is
that?
now fourth, so I don't know what we're doing.
I'm putting Bratz in
You
Daniel
are such
B.
a coward. No.
Okay, fine.
Daniel Brown, get that out. The
Okay, I
profound needs to be the
apologize.
top. You cannot do that. That doesn't sound to me.
I'm absolutely
Dan
taking-
Brown should be below. It's weird.
Have we not even done like 50 films? This episode's gonna go for fucking years. Okay, all right. Daniel B. Where is Daniel B landing?
It's below weird. It's below weird. Quite frankly, it's weird.
Daniel B is below weird.
Yeah.
I got to tell you right now, I don't understand the difference between Daniel B and weird. I don't know why we've given Daniel B his own column.
Because you know what? You'd get punished. You're going to keep talking about it until it's existent. Change the color, though. I hate that damn bees.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I know we've dedicated some time to it. I'd like to get rid of Daniel B. Now that I see Daniel
You
B,
are such a child. I've given you what you want, and you've immediately
no,
thrown
I'm going
it
to
away.
remove it. I'm
Can
going to
you-
delete the row.
Okay, thank God.
Daniel B is gone, but weird is going to get brackets.
Dan.
Dan. And I'm not, oh my God. The fact that the keyboard is sideways, I don't, like, my hand can't go across the keyboard like this. There we go.
Ooh.
Dan.
Can we
All
change
right.
the color? What colors do we have? This
Oh my
is pretty
God.
crazy.
No, we can't get
Oh, right, right.
caught up on. I will change the color.
Green.
It's green.
Yeah, nice. Tight. Okay.
Okay.
We've got profound, camp, A, stank vibe, forgot this exists, weird, bracket Dan, remove for existence. Carl next, Fantasy Island.
Okay, Fantasy Island. I wish Dan,
remember
I
we-
wish Dan was still around.
you can still add Dan. I gotta tell you, I remember was not liking this film.
Yeah, if I recall, I gave up on the podcast halfway through. Honestly, Fantasy Island might be removed from existence. I
Yeah.
hated that film.
Yeah, that really ruined us. Wow. Okay, fuck. This is
Yeah.
kind of huge now. We've got our first Fast and Furious.
We're starting at the Fate of the Furious.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I did some of them alphabetical. Most of them were just a little smash the keyboard.
I honestly wonder if we shouldn't do.
I think leave them. I think leave them
Yeah,
until.
let's leave the Fast and the Furious until they group together.
Yeah.
Same with these ones.
All right, let's go.
Do you
Flubber.
reckon?
I think Flubber.
Okay. All right. So the next one we're on to is Flubber.
I'd go forget this existed.
I think Flubber's weird. Why have we got Flubber? Actually, you know what? No, Flubber is Forgot This Happened, but only on the prefaces that the Cheaper by the Dozen remake with Zach Braff is weird.
Oh, that is really
It's so weird.
And I think it shouldn't be removed because I think everyone's forgotten about it. But I think people should remember it because they start off, and I'm pretty sure they have a weird polycule. Some of the parents die, and some of the kids are just. It's left. It goes a weird place. They still
Don't you remember they've got
hot
best
sauce?
friends, and it's like they're like they died and left you the kids, and then you adopted some, and then some more died, and then you found one.
Yeah.
Like,
It was an upsetting way to start the film, and it really didn't get off the thing. Anyway, Justin Kelly.
Justin DeKelly,
I'd
that's
say
camp.
That's camp.
Justin DeKelly is like a musical for the ages.
Yeah.
I think Justin DeKelly is what I think people think Cats is a better bad movie than it is. Justin DeKelly is like the best bad musical in my opinion.
I think so.
Justin DeKelly.
I think sums up it's such a time capsule of 2000s.
Yeah.
American Idol was on top. Remember Madame Web was like, I gotta go back and watch Idol. It had a cultural impact, and they made a movie and it nailed it. All right, Carl. Garfield.
I think Garfield is Forgot This. I don't like Garfield. What can I say?
As a character or the movie?
So love the character.
Okay.
Love the character.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
a cat. He hates Mondays. He
Yeah.
likes lasagna.
Yeah.
Isn't that everything?
That's apt. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty apt. Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider, the first one.
Stank vibes?
I think it. But what's stanky about it?
I think just him in general as a little
Because he gets more uncaged in the second one.
Oh, this is the first one, is it?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you.
Don't you
forget.
remember
I'd go forget.
That's the one where it's like you're going to beat the wind, and he's like, "What if I made a wind tunnel?"
Oh, they all have elements.
There's like
Yeah.
elemental powers, like the Pixar film.
I'd say forget. What are you thinking? Because
I'm happy to make it Forgot This
yeah,
Happened.
I'm pretty neutral on that.
And then I've got to say the same about Roland Emmerich's Godzilla.
Oh yeah, no, there's nothing
Just
there.
completely forgot it. And then the next movie we have is The Golden Compass. I've got to tell you, I think The Golden Compass deserves to be removed from existence.
I'm with you there.
Don't you remember when the polar bears just talking and fighting, and you go, "There's an hour left"?
That was just an unpleasant film.
It's an unpleasant time.
Yeah.
And it's maybe,
I think everyone watched it, but it shows that no one's gone back to it at all.
Yeah.
It's really been left in the lurch. Just remove. I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
What we got next there?
the next one we have is High School Musical 3.
I remember this one being. This is hard because it's almost pretty camp, but I remember this one being pretty good. Or is it theatrical?
I think it's the theatrical one, and I think them going theatrical made.
Can I say it's A?
I agree. I think it's A. I
Yeah.
think it's forgettable. It's forgettable fine bad.
Yes.
You know? It's giving all those words.
Yeah.
It's giving nothing else other than A. Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2?
I go forgot. I think it's
Yeah,
also
I forgot
pretty,
it happened.
Yeah,
It's a good summary of the first film. Now we're on to a pretty special movie.
This is pretty huge.
Well-
And I don't know whether we really encapsulated how much this film has impacted our lives. The film's If. And this came out maybe a couple
John
months ago.
Krasinski's If.
I gotta tell you, I don't know if the podcast really rang true. Carl did not stop. This bit had been leached into our lives.
I don't
for about
recall
4
it being
months.
a bit. I think it
Okay.
was just how life was.
Okay.
If
It
had a
was
lot of hype around it.
It was a torture. It was a torture. I gotta tell you, everyone in the wider group, friends, family, were pretty much inundated by the fact that If was the
I
movie.
think one of the things that really sucked about If is because I know it didn't make a lot of money at the box office,
Mm.
and Deadpool and Wolverine made a lot of money at the box office, but I think a lot of people thought they were going to see If when they saw Deadpool
That
and
was-
Wolverine.
oh,
They
yes.
got confused because there were 2 Ryan Reynolds movies, but if you look at If's box office, just equate Deadpool and Wolverine's money to If.
Times by
Because
2
the
as
hype
well.
was there.
The hype was
The
there.
hype was
Yeah.
there, you know?
Yeah.
The purple character by Steve Carell was named
Name
Blue.
it.
His name was Blue. Because he's not blue.
Where do I put it?
I gotta be honest though. Look, if I actually have to take a sit back,
Yeah.
not think about
Put it in profound, you piece of shit. Don't even wind it up. Just put it in profound. I'm going to tell you right now, you've wasted so many conversations when you're on this little earth that you could have been connecting with people, and constantly you would rally us up to like, guys, I'm going to see this film. I can't wait to watch it. What's on the tip of my tongue? What is it? If is the film to watch. Put in profound, quite frankly, because it has.
If we actually think If is profound,
Where do
that's
you want to put
crazy.
it? Outside of the podcast. I can't remember what the actual film is like. It's pretty bland.
It's funny because you cut me off, but I was actually going to be like, I think If probably deserves to be in profound. Nah, I do think If gives A.
Yeah, it's pretty.
If
I
gives
remember talking
A.
to someone, and again, it's weird talking to people. They go, "I saw it with my kids." And they thought it was fine. Went, "Oh yeah, this didn't have as much of a cultural impact on you. That's crazy."
That's crazy. If is for a new generation. Okay, the next one we have is the Human Centipede.
This was a mini, and I'm going to be honest.
I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot. Pretty unpleasant. There's not really
Okay.
much to talk about.
The
Cat in the
Cat in the
Hat.
Hat. I think we know the Cat in the Hat is camp.
Yeah,
Right?
Cat in the Hat. Yeah. Upwards of profound, but I'd say camp. I think just good, but I don't know how to say that. It's just a good film.
I
It's
don't
a
think
good
the Cat.
comedy.
I think the Cat in the Hat used to have a profound effect on me.
Yeah.
And I don't think it does anymore.
I
But
think
now I
it-
think it's camp.
I think people have just all come around to it's actually pretty okay.
Yeah, I think so.
There you go.
In Time.
Whoa, hectic.
I'm all for In Time being an A
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
because I think I like the setting.
Yeah.
The premise is stupid, but it has some nice moments. It's
Yeah.
it's sort of odd.
Yeah.
And it's inoffensive like
Yeah.
the rest of these.
Yeah.
You know, the A is essentially just inoffensive.
I think so.
Um,
Jack Frost. Oh, sorry.
The King's Daughter.
The King's Daughter.
Man, I couldn't tell you
I
a
couldn't
fact
too.
about
I
this
forgot
one. I
this
think
movie.
it's about mermaids.
It's forgotten.
I
It's forgotten.
assume. Yeah, it's forgotten.
Carl, we got Jack Frost. This little snowman movie. I gotta say, stank vibes. I think the whole Michael Keaton character being a snowman is pretty stanky and a vibe.
Really? 'Cause
I'm
I
totally-
think it might be weird.
I think you are rejecting. I think here's the problem. Weird / Dan. It is weird, but I think it's a
'cause I
vibe.
think
I think it's the only thing keeping the movie going.
'Cause I'm
Remember
gonna
he had
tell you right
snowball
now-
tits. Remember the snowball tits? That ain't weird. That's
Oh
stanky.
yeah,
That's stanky.
but the thing is, look, so say in what's in Stank Vibe,
Yeah.
you know, is it's Legend, it's the Da Vinci Code. Those movies are weird, but they've got the stank.
Yeah.
you know.
It's got the stank.
I think Jack Frost has the weird, but no stank.
Oh, it's actually great. We've got the stank and the weird vibe because they actually complement quite
yeah,
true.
they do.
They're on the either end of the spectrum. Listen, I'll go weird.
Okay. All right, because I just think I'm never to return to Jack Frost. And also, just judging off of blank check staring me in the eyes, Jack Frost won't stop looking at me.
You know what? I feel like weird is that it's odd, it's stanky, but I don't want to return to it. Whereas stank vibes, I'll go back to that.
Yeah, that's right. I would definitely return
I'd go back to that madness, you know? I'd go back to that madness.
I remember the Da Vinci Code was enthralling. just through the stupidity of it, they were like, he went out a window. A window is a desk. A desk is religion.
Yeah. Now, the problem is, I've got A here. I would love a good movie. Do we have a good movie tier? Just like a good movie that we mocked?
I will get there, but
Yeah.
I haven't come to one.
I haven't come to one. I was more thinking a bit
I
later
think
on.
when it occurs, I will let it happen.
Okay, huge. Okay,
if that
cool.
makes sense.
We've got High School Musical, the first one.
Yeah, I think A.
I think A.
Oh, but I guess the High School, which I guess is the second one that has more bad stuff in it.
I
I
think
didn't
so.
like any of the High School Musicals, to be honest. I didn't enjoy reviewing them at all.
No.
So I don't know.
I think the torture of it all. We've next got Jack and Jill.
I would happily remove Jack and Jill from existence. I got to be honest. This is to me an insufferable film.
Yeah, no.
I don't.
There's
yeah.
nothing really there. I think
not.
it lives up to its reputation. It's just sort of.
I think it does. I think Jack and Jill is like fun to attempt to watch, but don't finish it.
We can't even check. I don't think we finished it. I think we just turned it off. And there's nothing to talk about.
I mean, it was from a mini as well,
Yeah.
right? God, they're such gimmies. I think the minis are really going to just follow us till the day we die.
Oh, yeah,
I think that was a weird. It was a bad decision. Tell you what, if we could put all the minis as a concept in weird next to Dan,
Carl, we've got Angels and Demons. Now, this is where I want to put an actual good movie. Because I gotta tell you, I think it's a good movie. I feel like we're getting a bit generic, but it's okay. I think that's a good movie.
I think Angels and Demons. But here's the thing:
Where would you
isn't
put it?
Angels and Demons profound?
Okay, but yes. But isn't it just kind of good? Because I feel like Profound almost extends like just sort of
Okay.
its own thing.
I think Angels and Demons is profound in its own way.
I think it's just good. I don't think it's got anything profound to it, to say. It's just a solid film.
It taught me about religion. That's profound.
Okay, and you watched the first Da Vinci Code and didn't get the gist in religion?
This one,
Yeah.
the Da Vinci Code.
Yeah.
I couldn't recall. The Angels and okay.
I'd have to
fine.
go A.
If you want to go, no, but he can't. I would never put my
It's
beautiful
too-
angels
that's
and
what I'm
demons
saying.
along
It's
with
too generic.
Cinderella's story and
it
Money
doesn't work.
Plane.
It doesn't work. Okay.
Okay, I'm happy to give it. I'm happy to give it its own one then. Okay.
Just good film. Check it out, huh? That's the
Okay.
movie.
Check it out.
Check it out.
But is Check It Out above or below profound?
Oh, below.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, below. Profound is something that I think just check it out. There's some films on here that I think are just solid films, and I think they were fun to talk about in the sense that we kind of went off a tangent. But I remember watching, going, man, that went down a breeze, and I'd rewatch it. But it hasn't got anything. It hasn't got like gumption, you know? You know?
I mean, everybody should watch Angels and Demons.
I think so.
In the complete opposition to this, Jingle All the Way.
Wow, I gotta tell you, stank vibes.
Yeah, I agree.
I
I
think stank
immediately saw it and I
Yeah.
went, that is stank.
That's stank.
Jingle All the Way is simply just like as a Christmas movie, as an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
It's got, it being a Christmas film is doing a lot for it, because I'll watch it at Christmas. But that is a stanky film.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah. Bring It On All or Nothing. I go forgotten this.
Yeah, I forgot we did bring
Yeah,
it all on for nothing.
I got that.
Aquaman 2,
Ugh.
I gotta tell you,
Would you
I
remove
hated
that?
Aquaman.
Are you remove Existence?
I would remove from.
I'd remove Existence.
I thought that was terrible.
Yeah.
That was Aquaman 2 was everything I hate about film.
Yeah.
You know?
I think so. I think the modern of it all is just sort of dead. Now, Carl, what we got next? Artemis Fowl. First film we ever did.
I gotta
Test run
tell
for
you,
this film.
It lives such a nice place in my heart. I would maybe do Artemis Fowl as profound.
I'd say so.
I
I'd
think
say so.
I think Artemis Fowl is it's one of the worst movies Disney's ever made. I highly, and also it was like the launch movie of Disney Plus in Australia. That's
right.
When they just like, we've got Artemis Fowl.
Yeah. And everyone went, oh my God. I actually do think it impacted them for a good 2 months of just, I don't want that service. They got nothing. They're like,
Oh
"We've
no!
got The
I think
Simpsons."
it boosted. I think a lot of because I got a lot of people to sign up because of Artemis Fowl. I said, guys, do you remember at one stage in Artemis Fowl they cut to this kid and his hair is giant.
Oh, yeah.
It's like conservatively a meter wide.
It's an unpleasant film. I don't really
is
want to check it
unpleasant.
out.
Do you have any idea what this is? It's a man with a sword.
Oh, it's Halloween, I think.
Halloween.
Halloween? The end one? The Mike Myers one?
Oh.
Halloween Ends?
Halloween
The
ends.
yeah. Halloween It Ends?
Did we do that?
We did do that. I guess we forgot it.
Halloween ends. Halloween
Jamie Lee
ends.
Curtis one?
Oh yeah. We did do that.
Yeah.
That was okay.
I'd go A.
Yeah,
I
I'd
mean,
go
we got
A.
it, but I think it's I think we jumped on the band. That was alright. I think it had some fun kills. but
Yeah, I thought that was like. I remember thinking the first half was good and the second half let itself down.
Yeah.
The opening scene's good when he kills that kid.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's a good scene.
the DJ getting killed. That
yeah.
was fun.
And there's also just funny stuff in it where they're like, "The evil dies tonight," and the whole team I think just kills that guy.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah, pretty wild. Christmas with the Cranks.
Ooh.
I gotta tell you,
Is that Stank
check
Vibe?
it out. You've got to check out Christmas with the Cranks.
Why? Sure, that's stank vibes.
No.
Why check it out?
Do you remember when we watched Christmas with the Cranks for Christmas this year?
I got to,
And you loved it. And at the end of it, I remember you fist bumped and you said, "Guys, check it out."
I gotta tell you.
You can fight for it to be moved if you like, but just so the listener knows, I'm the one with the mouse.
Yeah, it's pretty aggressive. I'd say, but is the Christmas of it all not rubbing off for you? No, I think
Christmas with the Cranks.
I think you gotta do camp. I think camp. Can
Christmas
I say
with the
camp?
Cranks?
I think camp because, in a sense, the fact that they so miserable about Christmas and they really ruin their day, I think that's pretty camp. I think it's Tim at his best. I'd say camp.
I will.
The sanctity of check it out is lost on it. I think you got to do camp.
I will refuse to move Christmas of the Cranks to camp. I will concede to move it to profound if you like. But those are my only
what
options.
You're getting out of Christmas Crank. I think you're forgetting how much it's impacted you.
I think this is just how Christmas is.
Okay. I think that's camp though. I think that's camp.
What if we moved it to A?
It's fair.
We think? But it's also got a bit of stank. Because I think Jingle All the Way has the same sort of stank.
That's
Christmas
what I'm
of the
saying.
Cranks
I'm
has.
just saying. I think it's a cruel Christmas movie, but because it's Christmas, you have to watch it
But
every year.
here's the thing. I think people need to check it out. Do we have a check it out but with stank? Does that need its own? Does it need its own thing?
What's stank vibes then? Because I'm pretty sure stank is check it out.
I gotta tell you right now, I have no idea what stank means as a row. Like, I was happy to roll with the punches. I don't get it. Every time,
what do you mean?
every time,
Stank's good. Stank's good. Okay, we've decided. Stank vibe is that a film that's very odd. You don't really get it, but my God, you got to revisit it.
every time
What
I've
is
been
it-
moving a movie there, I look at you and I'm like, is this what you mean by stank? Because I don't know, and I'm afraid to put
It's
things
stank.
there.
It's stank. You got to do stank.
Okay, well, I think Christmas with the Cranks is then
It also rhymes with stank.
you've got to check
Christmas
it
with the
out.
stank.
I think the issue
Christmas
is
with
you-
a stank. Christmas with a stank. You're not getting it.
okay. I'm gonna move it there because Christmas is a stank.
Okay, thank God.
But I gotta tell you, the moving it here gave me the ick. Okay, I
Give it a
I
stank?
didn't enjoy that.
All right, Carl. Next, we've got Cinderella. Camila Cabello's one.
That's
Oh,
Halloween.
shit, that's Halloween. Okay, Carl.
What
that's
the hell is
that's
this?
Black Adam. That's Black Adam. That's Dwayne. Is that
But
Dwayne?
isn't that a sword he's holding?
Or is it just his name?
Oh, it is. There it is. It is Black Adam.
Okay, huge.
Okay.
Okay, Black Adam. Okay, huge. All right. That's Black Adam. That's massive. Carl, let's do Black Adam and let's do Fast and Furious.
Oh, okay. Well, I think now because Black Adam has to go back,
Yep.
and then Halloween Ends has to go up into A.
Yes.
Is that where you put it?
I think so, yes.
And then so I think Black Adam's weird.
Yeah.
I think
so.
The Rock thought he was like of importance.
Yes. I think
And-
I think we jumped the gun. I think we knew for a while that Dwayne was a bit odd. And I
Yeah.
think it's odd that everyone's come back to like, hey, he is odd. And I think that was the turning point, right?
I think Gal Gadot. I think if Dwayne could see himself standing around the kid from Blank Check, the snowman
Next-
from Jack Frost,
Yeah.
Zach Braff from Chew by the Dozen, and then just look over and see Kenneth Branagh with his massive mustache, he'd be like, I'd have made a weird
I've taken a
choice.
swing. Maybe I should have reassessed. Maybe I should have
Weighing
reassessed.
in on the conflict in the Middle East as a superhero was not the right thing for me to do.
So let's start. Fast and Furious.
Is that the first
That's
one?
the first one.
Okay, no problem. So the first Fast and Furious is camp.
Camp.
Like, it is camp. It's pure
Definitively.
camp. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay. Fast and Furious 2 is a stanky. Oh, no, that's the first Fast and Furious.
That's the fourth.
No, this one's the fourth.
Yeah.
That's the original poster, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, you're right.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Oh,
Put it
no.
back, put it back, put it back.
I've immediately fucked it.
Put it back. All right, Fast and Furious 1, camp. Number 2.
Okay. Too Fast, Too Furious.
Cool. Okay. The problem is I actually think all these are camp for the first couple.
Am I blind? Where the hell is Too Fast, Too Furious? Ah, there it is. Too Fast, Too Furious.
The Gibbs and
Oh, it's true. It is camp.
Yeah, it's pretty camp.
It's pretty camp. And then
Tokyo. I
think Tokyo Drift is A.
think it's A. It's an odd film, and it's a weird thing where you're like, well, that's the death of the franchise, and it just kind of kept
Yeah.
going. And then we got the fourth one.
I
remember-
think the fourth is a forget this happened.
I think so.
I couldn't
it
tell
was
you
the weakest,
anything.
and it's crazy that it did.
Yeah.
Now the 5, I think, is a check it out.
I think the 5 is one of the best things ever.
Yeah, I
Like,
think it's a check it out.
I'm going to tell you right now, doing a double bill of the fifth Fast and Furious followed by Angels and Demons would be one of the best nights of your life. Like, that is a height of adrenaline
That's
in my
crazy.
opinion.
They're both sequels because they really both nailed their pretty boring premises.
If they flat out walked up to the team from Fast and Furious 5 in film and said, we've lost the Pope and they're killing off a Pope every 4 hours, that is the best pitch
That's
I've
the
ever
way they
fucking
raise
heard.
their goddamn stakes, you know?
If they called it Fast and Demons, I'd watch it in a heartbeat. Angels
Demons.
and Furious?
There's a better one here. Jesus Christ is cross with your speed. That's
It
pretty
also
clever.
works too because Vin's character is deeply religious in
Oh
the movie.
yeah, you know what? That's a great way to end it. He becomes Jesus.
He does. He becomes Jesus.
Where's the sixth Fast?
Okay,
and
so the
Furious?
sixth one, they immediately drop the ball.
They do. I think A. Maybe forget.
Ooh, I think it's forget.
I cannot remember.
Because I think
I
seven
can't-
is A.
Yeah, I think it's A.
Like I think 7 is so standardly A.
Yeah. And you got the emotional payoff. 8? Kind of stank vibes.
Oh yeah, I get being
I
stank from
gotta
8.
tell, that's why it's looking a bit stanky.
There's like a lot of submarine.
Yeah.
And submarines never not given stank.
No, it's a smelly vehicle. Everyone
Yeah,
knows that. Everyone
that's
knows
right.
that. Fast X, they go to the
No,
space.
9.
Oh, 9. They go.
9 they go to
They
space.
go to
yeah.
space. I feel like a lot of people go, this is where the jump sharks. No, the shark jumped. I gotta tell you, I think in 6 they've already gone there. I don't know where to put 9.
9's kind of weird.
I think. So, oh,
9's kind of spooky. Like it's a kind of a spooky.
can I
film.
say it's a bit Dan Brown-esque?
It's so dead. Dan Brown would totally go to. Here's the thing. I know I just did an incredible pitch for Dan Brown, which is Fast and Furious 5 cross with Angels and Demons, but we got it, and it's Fast 9, and it was weird.
Where's Fast X? I gotta tell you, kind of profound.
Don't.
maybe, because we don't know how it
no,
ends.
it's
Can I
stank.
say it is stank?
It's
But
absolutely
if
stank.
there's a small chance if it does not get renewed, it becomes
It's
profound.
profound.
Because that's how it ends. Is crazy. Vin almost dying on a dam. All the friends dying in a plane, and then just a bunch. And then Charlize Theron, Michelle, and Gal on a submarine. If it ends there, that's profound. For now, you are right.
My
Stand by.
favorite thing that could possibly happen is the Fast and Furious franchise never has another film.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's profound.
If they
Very
are flat
profound.
out like that ending, and it's seemingly looking like no one wants to come back for this, like this should be a cautionary tale to anybody doing a 2-part movie.
When will this ever happen again? The 10th film in a row. This is how it ends. That's never gonna happen ever again.
Like even these after movies had shot. You know, like
Yeah.
they were like, we decided that they were going downhill, so we did 5 of
That's
them
what I'm saying.
back to
That's what I'm
back.
saying. That's what I'm saying. There's never been a franchise that has such a roller coaster of hills. Really.
Yeah. You know what I'm excited about? And I know we said that we would end this on Fast
Mm-hmm.
and the Furious, but I'm going to tell you right now because it's staring me in the eye. City of Ember is Dan Brown to a fucking T. Like, City of Ember is just puzzles. Like, it's incredible. Like, I reckon Dan Brown watches City of Ember twice a year.
Oh yeah, totally.
I reckon he loves it.
I reckon he's got it on video. I think he's still on video, Dan Brown. I don't think he's upgraded to DVDs. I think the internet would kill him. I think the fact you can't, if you want to look up something, you have to go on a book, I think would throw him. The fact that you can Google something, that's not right for Dan.
And so for a little recount of everybody,
We've added 4 more tiers.
we've got so many tiers
yeah,
now.
and I'll say we're gonna add more.
Yeah. Oh, there's no way if these tiers don't double, what were we doing?
We got profound. Check it out. Camp A. Stank vibes. Forgot this happened. Weird brackets. Dan removed from existence.
I thought removed from existence would push ahead more. It's, I'm so happy weird is hanging where it is.
Oh, yeah, right.
And I think a piece of me wants me to just move them all out apart from blank check. Just leave blank check there for Dan.
I would like. I think that should become the Dan section and the weird. No, there's a lot of weird ones. Carl, we are back. We have got. We started off with 5 tiers. We have evolved into something else.
They evolved pretty spectacularly.
Let's start pretty much. I think profound. It explains itself. It is pretty much something that is elevated. This is either emotional. It has a profound experience on our lives as us as person.
The Profound currently has the Kissing Booth, some of the after films,
Cocktail,
Cocktail,
Bratz.
Bratz, and Artemis Fowl.
Yes. We've then got Check It Out. I think this is just a flat out. We recommend you watch.
These are the best movies ever made.
Yeah, I
these
think
these
so.
are incredible.
Yeah.
So you've got Angels and Demons. Demons, and Fast 5.
That's what we got. We got camp. You know what camp is. We all understand what camp is. We got After We Fell. We got Barbie. We got American Psycho 2. We got Cat in the Hat. Justin and Kelly. A bit of Fast and Furious thrown in there as well. We got A. Now A was a tier we started off with, and it's kind of evolved into, I think, it's a movie.
It's more just sort of bland bad or good bland.
Yeah.
It's sort of just on that spectrum where bland is a hyphen of the way to describe the film.
I think so. We've got stank vibe. Now, we have disagreeing how this is defined. I think it's something that I want to revisit. I probably will visit my life. I'm not going to recommend it, but it's got a little something to it. A little stank.
Yeah, look, I don't know how to track stank. It's heading in a direction where now that I'm looking at it, I don't know why these Fast and Furious movies are on stank.
Oh, that's definitely stank.
They're not stank.
They're definitely stank.
They're not that. Look, I got to tell you, Jingle All the Way, Christmas with the Cranks, The Da Vinci Code, stank.
Oh, yeah, of course.
They absolutely stank. But I mean, F8, is that not forgettable? Is Fast X not forgettable?
I think X is going to be stank. I think it's a tentative profound.
I think it's
just-
stuck in stank until its second part comes
yes,
out.
I think so. We don't know where
Yeah.
to put it. I could go 8 in forgettable. We can move that down.
Okay,
there.
well, guys, this, even on the previously on, it's the list is changing.
Forgot this happens. Listen, it's either boring.
It's
didn't
getting
wanna
stacked.
Yeah, we are losing our memory. It seems. So far, this is our favorite category: weird question mark bracket Dan Brown.
I gotta love weird. Look, weird is packed with just weird choices. City of Ember. That's just Dan Brown to a
That
core.
is a
You
Dan
know,
Brown.
that's just
we got
Dan
blank
Brown.
check. Just
Yeah.
a horny weird film for no reason.
That's
Death of the
weird.
Nile, cancelable.
Yeah.
Cheap by the dozen. A strange start.
Self-explanatory. Like, I don't know how they assembled that family in a way that wasn't weird.
We should say it's the Zach Braff one.
It's the Zach Braff Cheaper by the Dozen.
Yeah, and then we got Remove Existence. I think this is just deplorable.
Oh, okay.
You know?
It's the original 365 Days. It's Pluto Nash. It's The Last Airbender. Jack and Jill. You know, just movies where you go, why and how,
Why?
why and how.
Carl, we're starting off with an absolute strong one. Okay, it's Cinderella.
The
The
Camila
Camila
Cabello
Cabello
one.
one.
A part of me thinks this movie is just, it's weird because it's a jukebox musical that is underfunded. I gotta tell you, it's forgettable.
it's forgettable. It's forgettable.
You know, but I wanted to flag that it was weird that it happened and occurred.
Oh yeah, totally.
The-
The Clique. I'd say profound. However, dare I say we got the Brats up there as well.
Look, I don't think Bratz is as good as the other thing as well is, for the listener at home, Oscar calls it the Clique. It is the Clique.
Yeah, it is the Clique.
It is the Clique. Okay, we're talking about the Clique, and I gotta tell you, I think the Clique has a stank.
I'd go there. Yeah,
Because
that's a positive. That's a positive.
It maybe might have had camp, but I think Bratz is so profound with camp, it almost
takes
like
it a bit-
sends out like
it takes a bit of its stank and it's left with a bit of
does.
stank.
It robs the camp from the Clique.
What we got next, Carl? We got the Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. I'd go Forgot This Happened.
Yeah, I'd go forgot that happened
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
I'd go A. And I know that might be a bit controversial. I think because we have done so many bad films, people kind of put that in that category. That's a well-directed film.
I'm a bit excited about the next one, Cars 2.
Okay, huge.
I think Cars 2 is weird, and it's got spy aspects, which gives Dan.
You know what? I'd go that as well.
Because I think
Can I also throw out there, it could almost be profound. I just think it is. I think it was similar with Cocktail. I think it got released so widely, everyone saw it, and no one talked about it. But I'd go weird.
people accepted Cars 2 for what it was, and they shouldn't have. They needed to stand up to it and say, "What are you doing, and what does this
It is
mean?"
crazy. Pixar took it on board. Went, all right, we know. What we
There's
did."
car racism, car history, car war, car spies.
Yeah.
I think it also, Cars 2 creates a lot of questions about
Mm.
the world, humanity, how cars are made.
It's weird. It's
what
weird.
what the sex and life is of a car, how long it lasts. It creates a lot of issues.
Mm.
It's just it's odd in that way. And then just the mystery of it all, it's just Dan.
It's Danny, isn't it?
It is.
It's Danny vibes.
I remember being, after you have that opening action sequence in Cars 2 where all the cars die and the big
Yeah.
explosion, you just go, that's weird.
It's very weird. Carl, we got Deck the Halls.
Deck the Halls is weird.
Would you go? I mean, after Cars
No,
2.
the relationship these two have. Look, I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Matthew
Broderick.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Deck the Halls is challenges with Christmas.
It is a bit horny. It's a shame it didn't come out. You know what? A horny Christmas film is what we need. I think that's a repressed
absolutely
horny film,
do.
but I think we've got to do a sweaty Christmas film.
Yeah.
They are hot and heavy, and it's just it's a shame they don't chat about it.
Yeah.
It is weird. It is weird.
Because their relationship at the core of the movie is just ghastly.
Yep.
And they bring out such awful things in one another.
If I remember correctly, Danny is kind of the nice one, and Matthew is insane.
You know what? I'm happy to give it stank.
Okay, I'll give it stank.
I think weird.
Weird's its own thing. That's just a stanky vibe.
Because there's nothing about Deck the Halls that gives me Dan Brown.
No, that's the thing. There's no murder mystery.
Because where have we put Christmas with the Cranks?
We put it in. I think we put it in.
Oh, it's perfect. Because I think with the other, I think Christmas movies have a Chrissy stank.
I just think stank. We are returning to them, and the fact is, I will watch that again at Christmas because of course.
If you take a step back, we're absolutely just talking nonsense, aren't we? Like it's actually, I just
Carl, can I say I'm all in on the stank vibe? What we got next?
I'm just saying my body ascended above me and listened to what we were saying for a moment, and they just said, "Why would anyone enjoy this conversation as a 4-year anniversary? What are we doing here?"
We're giving it a go, okay? We're giving it a goddamn go. I'm all in. Carl, we got next S. Darko. This is Donnie Darko 2. Can I throw it in the A tier? I actually remember because we had to sit down, take notes. I kind of got it and then understood what Donnie Darko was doing. I kind of vibe Donnie Darko now.
But that's S. Darko.
Yeah. No, I just think that one they really spelt out what they were doing in the first one. I went, oh, okay. It's pretty crazy.
It did help the first one,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Ella Enchanted.
I think Ella Enchanted's also an A, right?
Yeah.
I think it's got no stank.
No.
It's got no camp.
No.
You're not checking it out.
No.
There's nothing profound about it.
No.
I distinctly remember it. It's not weird, and I'd never remove it from existence.
That's good stuff. You've really ticked all the boxes
I
there.
think that is a movie that needed explaining as to why it was getting aid.
Yeah. Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I just thought that the episode needed a general. This is where we're at.
Oh yeah, totally. That is a definite A film though.
Yeah, it is. It's just it's so A core. This group here, I got to tell you right now, looking at the lineup of A, this is a horror movie lineup in my opinion. If you asked me to watch, like, if
It's kind of the worst one, isn't it?
It's the worst
Because
one.
it's really got nothing to it. It's just like I feel like watching a bunch of those films, you just switch off and you just know where it's going, and it's upsetting. You need a bit of fucking stank.
If a local cinema was like, we're doing the A retrospective series from that one episode of Who Would Watch This, you'd look at the lineup and go, oh, I'm not watching any of them.
You'd also be like, what's the cinema doing right
Yeah.
now? That's our property. Carl, who
Just
we got
being like,
next?
oh, over the weekend I'm going to catch a double bill of Halloween Ends and In Time.
Carl, what we got next?
We've got Aragon.
Oh, stank.
We've got
That's
Aragon.
stank. That's
It's so
stanky.
stanky.
That's so stanky.
It's so stanky.
Carl, what we got next?
We've got Evan Almighty. I think Evan Almighty's weird.
I think it's
I think Evan Almighty's really
I think
weird.
it's quietly very religious. Not that that's
It's
weird.
not quiet. So proud
Not
of-
that that's weird. It's just odd. Like if it's just that it's a sequel to a pretty like hard and fast
it's
comedy. which
sequel
is a bit-
to an adult comedy.
Yeah,
and they've
which-
made it for children and like doubled the budget.
It is odd.
They've
It's
made
very weird.
hard
And I
and
gotta
fast
tell you
choices.
right now, Noah's a bit Dan Brown-esque as well.
It is so Dan Brown. Like if you Evan Almighty looking for those animals is so Robert Langham. Like that's so. If you had told me that in Evan Almighty, Evan's original job was being like a symbiologist or whatever he is, what is he?
Tom Hanks or
Yeah,
Evan
Tom
Almighty?
Hanks.
Because Evan Almighty is, I think, like a logger.
He's a weatherman or something.
No. That you're thinking of
Bruce Almighty.
No, but I think it's another job in like I don't know legal. I don't know. It's weird. It's
Right,
weird.
okay. But in the end, what I'm trying to say is it's Dan.
Yeah, it's Dan.
It's
Oh,
so Dan core. I gotta tell you, nothing makes me happier than knowing from fact this column of Dan is genuinely his favorite films. You might, if we got a call from Dan Brown being like, no, Blank Check isn't a favorite film of mine, I'd go, sure it ain't, Dan. Sure it ain't.
Whoa, speaking of Dan, who we got next?
Oh, Inferno?
Can I say it's not very Dan-esque?
It's not. It's so stanky though. I gotta tell you, we're coming in hard and fast into this episode. I really get stank now.
Thank you.
I really get it.
Stank is it encapsulates everything.
It does. Do you remember her being like, "I'm not a villain," and I'm like, "Then why are you twirling your mustache for a whole film?"
I remember they're in like this little lake, and I feel like Tom Hanks is on like acid for most of the film. I don't remember much mystery at all, honestly, for that one.
No.
It was very, very Dan-esque.
It was a real inferno.
Dan not-esque.
All I remember is that we're a minute to midnight, and that's rocked me to my core. I took it as fact.
Carl, what we got next?
We've got Darkness Falls, I think.
Yes, that was an early
And
one.
I'm gonna prop myself from. There's no title, so
Yeah,
I think
good
that's
for
just.
you.
That's just. Are we sure
Off
that's
the face, that's Darkness
It's
Falls.
definitely Darkness Falls.
Yeah,
I think Darkness Falls is camp. Do you remember Darkness
I do
Falls
remember
that well?
Darkness Falls.
Everybody's giving like I'm at an 11. Do you remember his mum at one stage is like, "Why don't you love
I
your
remember
child?"
the villain being like the guy Gary Cole, I think his
Oh,
name
it is Gary. There's like assassins in it and stuff.
Yeah, he's pretty vile.
It's an
It's good.
objectively terrible film.
Yeah,
but
it's very camp.
it's so.
I really don't remember how we found it. Was it on the bottom of my IMDb list?
I think it was.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And we were like, we don't know how to watch this.
No,
And then we watched it somehow.
I think it's lost to time.
I think it is Lost in Time. We've now unlocked something pretty special.
What is that? I can't see.
We've got all 3 50 Shades movies.
Shit, daddy.
So-
okay. First one, I gotta tell you, A. I think pretty boring. Not very got anything going. for it.
Really?
What do you think it's going? Forgets? Has it got stank?
I thought maybe it might be camp.
I remember the first one being very pornographic.
Which I'm going to tell you right now, one of these three is camp.
Oh,
which one is
1000%.
it?
I feel like the first one is like a very much like, okay, we're just doing like horny and whatnot, and we're doing that. Then the second one, they go, shit, we actually kind of need a plot. And if I remember correctly, they both actors were like, we actually don't want to get our clothes off that much. anymore.
Yeah.
Which I think is
Which
also
was
campy. Which was weird. But then the third one, I feel like they went a plot and they were like, it actually becomes quite Dan-esque. I feel like they go on a bit of a...
Oh, the third one's so Dan Brown. But here's the thing. I think by the time you get to the third one is camp.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's such a tough one. Because I remember the third one has no nudity in it. And I guess...
I think you're right. I think the first one has to be A.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just forgettable. Like, I would recommend people, the ultimate way to watch these three films is to watch the third one
Yeah.
only.
100%.
No context.
Okay,
so
second one, I can't really remember. Where do you want to put
neither.
it?
I think one of the, maybe neither, maybe none of them are camp. Maybe these two just have stank. Like, that's the thing.
I think the stank vibe. I'm kind of totally for it. I think the more clothes they put on, the more stanky I'm for it.
Yeah.
I just think it's odd to make essentially like a softcore porno and then not show the soft corn. That's pretty campy and stanky.
It is. It's so deeply stanky. You wouldn't know what to do with yourself.
No.
Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's. Forgot?
Forgot.
Yeah.
I think forgot.
Weak.
I guess a second Ghost Rider 2?
Yeah,
Spirit of Vengeance?
Idris Elba was in it.
Whew, I gotta tell you, forgot.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely a forgotten film. A Haunting in Venice.
Oh man, I was chatting to someone, an old lady, and she was like, "I like that movie."
I think it might be A.
I think it's A.
I
I
think
think it's
it's-
the better one. It's the best one.
I
It
think
looks
it's the
quite
best
nice.
one. I remember the third one. Oh, sorry, I remember the second one so much.
Yeah.
Because it's bad. And I think the first one is so nothing. And
Mm.
then I think the third one at least is trying by being like, we're a horror murder mystery
Yes.
in Venice. And
It's got something to it.
yeah,
you
it's
know?
got something. It's biting. It's biting at something.
Hear me out. We did throw High School Musical 1 and 2 in the A category in a bit of a slur way, I think. High School Musical 2 might be the camp one.
I think it is, and I think it's only camp in look
Yeah.
because
The sepia tone.
yeah,
Yes.
the color grading on it is so awful, and when Zac Efron's dancing around that hyper green golf course and he looks like as brown as Donald Trump, you go, what have you done to the saturation here?
And they've nailed it. They've nailed the vibe. I think it's the one people talk about the most, right? I think it's the one that's really stayed a bit relevant. I think the third one's just kind of, I'm not a fan. Carl,
Yeah.
what we got next?
The Happening, and I
Camp.
think it's camp.
It's camp.
It's so camp.
It's camp. M. Night, I do always feel bad that we shit on M. Night because I think he's such a punching bag. I think he has sort of semi-redeemed himself.
Yes.
I just think he had such a bad four-man run. The Happening, I think about a lot.
Yeah, I think so too. Another movie I think about a lot is The Cruelty in which Home Alone.
Yeah.
What the
new-
Sweet Home Alone.
which was written by some interesting people, had some interest. I think Ellie Camper.
Yeah.
It's
It's like from the POV of the people invading the house.
yeah, and they're really kind. They're really not trying to, but they are gruesomely hurt, and
Yeah.
it's either weird or a move.
It is. Like I think it's a Forgot This Happened movie,
Yeah.
but I will never forget the cruelty that Ellie
Ellie
Kemper
Kemper-
and I think it's Rob Delaney
Yeah, Rob Delaney.
endure in that
Yeah.
film. But I think it's a Forgot. Yes.
Yes. Can I now? I don't know where we're gonna put this, but how about a tab for cautionary tale? Do you think you can get?
I
some of
think
these-
you're correct.
Yeah. Right.
Where would it go though?
I really don't know. I think maybe just below "Forgot This Happened."
I think above weird is
Yeah.
just a tale of caution.
Yeah. Ooh, black's quite ominous.
It's so black.
Yeah, gotcha.
Ooh.
Oh no, you've.
Oh
done-
no, I've absolutely fucked it. hang on. Everybody bear with me. And guess what? I'm going to spell tail like an animal. Okay.
A tale of caution. Okay,
Yeah.
huge.
And then this color needs to change.
Change.
I've-
I think green.
Which one?
Yeah,
Which
that-
green?
that
This
one,
this
that one
green?
Yeah.
God.
Has it missed it? Yeah,
If
good.
this
A tale of caution, and I think goes above weird. And then I think Home Sweet Home Alone is in there.
okay.
Just starting off. That's
Now
the vibe.
I don't think it deserves to be in there because it's not the tail of an animal.
Okay, well, here's the problem.
So I'm happy to open up another row that has tails spelt a different way.
I like that too. Okay,
so
cute.
we'll have two.
We'll have two.
Okay. Just nonsense.
I would like that to be. I'd like to be a mauve. Mauve. That's that one. No. You bitch. You fucking.
Oh, I fucked it again. I don't get the mechanics of this system at all. Okay, I'm gonna call it a tale of two cities. No, I'm gonna call
No,
it
tale of two. Tale of.
two kitties.
We
How do
haven't
we
done
feel
that. We haven't got
How do
the.
we feel?
We haven't
How
got
do
the
we
sequel to
feel?
Garfield.
Okay,
We
look,
haven't done the.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You're letting me run away with a bit, and I'm afraid that if I go down this rabbit hole, we won't be able to escape it.
Can I
So,
also
you-
could I quickly just say I do
Yeah.
think we do a tale of caution and we do a tale of caution, both spelt differently. Okay, I think Home Sweet Home Alone is a tale of caution because I think we should be aware. I think that's a safety thing. I do think now looking at this poster, there are a lot of animal-based movies. So I think a tale. Now the only problem is we have now cut off.
I'm going to tell you right now, now that we've introduced these two rows, we have to start again. I just don't think
no.
I can't continue unless we start again.
Okay.
I'm going to start deleting them. Hang on. Okay, this is throwing me.
I think get
I
rid
think
of it. Get rid of the animal-based one.
I like tails spelt this way.
I like
more.
tales spelled that way.
But I
are
gotta
you
tell
happy
you-
to open it up to non-animal?
No.
Okay.
This
Okay.
strictly if somebody has a tail in it, I will allow it to be the tail of caution. So I don't know. Here's the thing: my own stupidity's got me at a stalemate because I don't know how we can continue the episode. It's also annoying too. We've got so many more movies to go, and I know I'm wasting time, but I'm in just this mood, and it's not healthy. Okay, I'm gonna take a step back and do something brave.
Okay.
I'll admit defeat, and I'll get rid of this one.
You get rid of the tail one.
I'll get rid of the tail one because
Okay.
I'm gonna gatekeep it.
Okay.
I'm gonna gatekeep it. So I think it's a tale of caution,
Okay.
is what, which is hilarious to me because that's just what you wanted originally, and I couldn't help but fuck it. I just ruined it. I almost think we should have swapped seats this episode so that you could have the mouse and the keyboard.
That's not a crazy thought.
It's too late. You'll never take them from me. I will die with these.
All right. Home Sweet Home Alone is in a tale of caution. Real quickly.
Oh,
just after
it's
that-
absolutely a tale of caution for sure.
Okay, so we got Profound, check it out. Camp, A. Stank Vibes, Forgot This Happened, Tale of Caution, Weird, brackets Dan, Removed from Existence. Carl, what's the next film? Home for Hell for Dogs. Ironically, that is a Tale of Caution.
It's absolutely a tale of caution.
However, don't open a hotel for dogs. Sadly, that is not spelt tail, T-A-L-E. So it will have to be...
It can't go there.
it can't go
A cautionary tale must simply not be about the animal
yes,
kingdom.
I'm glad.
I think just A.
I
I
think
think
A.
I gotta
A.
tell you, I hated Hotel for Dogs. Wasn't that the one you loved?
I watched as a child quite a bit, but I agree, it's an A. It's just a movie.
I think it's more because it just came across as a filthy place.
I am number 4, Carl, as the next film.
Yeah.
I remember us giving up this episode.
Oh yeah.
I was pretty miserable with this film. I didn't like it. I'd like to remove it. I really did not like it.
I am so excited about removing I Am Number 4 from existence.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Carl, Hudson Hawk. We just
did it, Hudson Hawk. How's it sat with you?
I think I was a bit bold. My 7 out of 10 score. I think you're pretty apt with a 5 and a 2.5. I really do think I'm going to change it. I think maybe camp, but it ain't a positive camp.
I think it could be an A.
Yeah.
Or stank.
I like the stank of it all because I think stank.
I think it's stank. I think it's absolutely stank.
And I admit defeat.
Yeah,
that
as
was
well you should. Falling for Christmas, I forgot it.
Forgot.
Surely. Jumanji?
Yeah.
I think Jumanji's camp.
I was going to say check it out. Now, I agree. But I don't know. I just think check it out. I don't think it has enough camp qualities to it.
You know, the other night we were out somewhere and I was talking with somebody and they said they'd listened to the Jumanji episode and they just thought I was onto such a cracking point when I said that the game could not harm and was just a good time. And I just
heard
think
that story as well from the other person. Quite frankly, they were mad about it. They're insane and they're wrong. And you know that. And don't bring them up as a defense because you know
I'm
they're
not bringing
wrong.
up a lie.
You're not bringing up a lie, but you're bringing up a person who should not be trusted.
How do we feel if I add a row which was just like Carl was right?
I'll be empty though. Why would we bother?
Oh, we'd
You know
start
what?
again.
You know what's really annoying?
Lyle Crocodile would go right
you know
onto
what's
it.
really fucking annoying is the fact that A Tale of Caution, quite frankly, you should have had 2 categories because that's an animal-based one and A Tale of Caution.
And it is a Tale of Caution. Okay, look, I think Jumanji is... Here's the thing. I would fight to the death for Angels and Demons and Fast 5. I don't think I could say the same for Jumanji.
I'm with you.
So that's why I'm happy for Jumanji to go camp because I like how over the top it was. I think if it didn't run out of steam,
Can I say it's A? It's
huge.
It's just an A.
Huge, which is such a contrast because I think of the episode we are glowing.
Oh, we're glowing, but I just don't think it just hasn't left an impact. God, we got the Kissing Booth 3 or 2 or 1.
Kissing Booth 2, camp. Surely.
Camp.
Surely. Or is it A? Or is it stank?
Where's the other ones?
The other one, Kissing Booth 3 is here. We can do 2 and 3.
Okay, 2 and 3. 3 is definitely camp. Maybe Profound. No, I don't remember. Is
Okay.
the other Kissing Booth? Oh, sorry, the first one's Profound.
Isn't this the one is Kissing Booth 2 the one that's weird? one of them the
Very weird. If I remember, oh no, that's when she finds another person and
Yeah,
they're better for her,
that's
and
right.
she keeps going back to Nate.
Yeah.
Ah, God, maybe
That
it's
was
a Tale
weird.
of Caution, but she didn't listen to the Tale of Caution.
She didn't.
She didn't. She's,
It did feel actually surely wasn't Jumanji a Tale of Caution?
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah,
What are we
it's
talking about?
absolutely a
Don't
Tale
play
of
a board
Caution.
game. Don't play a
Don't-
board. Never play a board game with friends.
It was a Tale of Caution for the dad who was just like, son, go out there and fight.
Okay, Kissing Booth 2. Can I say I forgot this one?
Sorry,
I forgot.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
you're more than
forgot.
welcome to say that.
Yeah.
Look, no, actually, I remember the second one more than the third one, so I'm happy to put 2 with some stank.
Okay, yes,
And
Stank,
put
yeah.
because could you really say a thing about the third?
All I can say is that at the end they don't get together, and she has that horrid like haircut, and she's like, "I'm a video game designer now," and I think he's just at the boathouse for ages. I gotta tell you, I think it's got some Stank vibes to it.
We've got that American Christmas movie. I think
Which one's that one?
it's that.
Elves?
No, you know the one where they're in jail and it's like
Yes.
it's like Christmas of Freedom or something.
Yes,
I
it's
can't
like
remember.
Christmas of something. I want to say forgot this happened, but also Stank vibes.
It's
but
definitely
also,
Stank in my opinion.
Yeah. Lizzie McGuire movie A, just A.
Yeah, it's just A.
Yeah.
It's simply A.
Jupiter Ascending, I think A as well. Is that boring?
No, I think it's fine
It's
to do
just that.
Jupiter
It's-
Ascending.
yeah.
Jupiter Ascending an A. Lyle Crocodile, I think is A.
I think so too. I
Yeah.
think so too. The Justice League is a weird one now because there's a new one out that people like. I'm not going to watch it. It's 4 hours long.
It's a
That one-
cautionary tale on making a film.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is.
Like-
The Tale of Caution. And it still made $700 million. Yeah, Tale of Caution. And pointless now. What's the point of it?
It is pointless. Look, it's just. Look, I'm going to put it in forgot.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah.
We've got the Tim Burton Planet of the Apes. Don't be disguised by the fact you've taken the new Planet of the Apes poster.
No, I'm defending that. That's a weird film. Andy Serkis is an ape. No, Planet of the Apes.
Tim Burton's Planet of the
I'm
Apes.
pretty neutral on this.
I feel like it's either A or forget.
I go forget.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. Madame Web, surely this is profound.
I want
Or
to say
camp?
I say camp.
Yeah.
I think it is profound, and it's the biggest like bad film that's happened in a while.
Granted, though, are we excited about Borderlands?
Oh yeah, we're probably going to do Borderlands pretty soon. I got to, I'm a fan of Borderlands. So that's going to be interesting. It seems like people are pretty vile against that. Carl, we got Mission Impossible 2.
Uh,
I'd go check it out.
no,
Really?
no, not Mission Impossible 2.
Do you not remember the end where they're in Sydney
I remember
and
the
they're doing
end.
motorbikes?
Do you remember the 2 hours it took to get there?
Fine, hey, fuck it, fine. What's that one?
It's Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. And I gotta tell you, I think you gotta check it out.
What?
Do you remember?
What? You tell me one thing from that film. One thing.
She turns somebody into a crow bear. Do you remember that? The crow bear?
I got.
Okay, fine. I'll concede. It's going right into camp. What do you want? It's a cautionary tale.
For who though?
I don't know. Dan Brown probably loves it. I think it's probably A. I'm sorry. I'll concede. It's probably A.
What's that? Movie 43.
Yeah, movie 43. I think movie 43 should probably be removed from existence. I think that is a slide on people's careers. I think it's shit to get
the
through.
only thing I would say is one, it's hard because there's like one of them that's okay, and two, it's really good for movie-based trivia games.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, I don't want to remove because, quite frankly, it's really hard to connect
Yeah.
Halle Berry and I don't know, Stephen Merchant, but they're in it together. So I would go. It's needed. Forgotten.
Okay,
Forgotten.
all right.
Yeah.
Movie 43. Forgot this happened.
Megalopolis. Maybe it's profound because it's like just watching it in IMAX, right so close to the cinema. I'm very excited for this to get to a big release. I want to hear what people have to say.
I think it's camp.
Yeah, I think it's camp.
I think at the moment it's camp.
Yeah.
I'm keen to see what history says about it.
Yes.
I would say it was profound if it wasn't actually trying to be profound.
I think
But
so.
I
I think it being trying to be profound is not how it's working.
I'm going to tell you right now, looking at the camp movies,
Yeah.
all of these films strive for more and fail.
Yeah.
You know?
But they give it a go, don't
But they give it a go. The fact we put 4 after movies as profound is simply obtuse.
I think it's a profound series, though.
Yeah, it is.
It has a big impact on me.
After being profound.
Next, we've got Morbius, Carl.
Okay, so Morbius is what Morbius wishes it was Madame Web.
Yeah.
I think Morbius has forgot this happened.
Yeah, I think so. Right?
I don't think there's any joy in Morbius. That's simply just bland bullshit.
I think the jokes around it were more
Yeah.
interesting.
Same as The Mummy Returns, honestly.
Forgot this happened.
Yeah,
go
I
there
just
as well.
think God, forgot this happened is really growing.
Man, it's music by Sia.
I gotta tell you, this is a cautionary tale.
It's because they remove his existence. I just
Yeah,
feel
I
bad.
think
for
you're
everyone who's-
right.
I just think I'm just like that. Just wasn't good.
I don't think it's okay.
This next one is Mr. Nobody. What is it?
Yeah, I think it was Mrs. Nobody or Mr. Nobody.
It's Ellen, and she's on the run from a date.
Yeah.
I think kind of
Weird.
weird. Yeah, I think it's weird. I don't really remember little bits of it.
It's
but I
sort of
remember-
trying to do like Coen Brothers sense of humor as well.
It is. It's got like a shotgun wedding, a literal shotgun
I
wedding.
couldn't
at the
tell
end.
you what it is or why it's doing what it's doing.
I'd watch it again. I'd watch it again.
I feel like we had such a bad time. I wouldn't venture out.
No. Carl, we got the Avengers, the old one with Ralph Fiennes. I think forgot, but
Yeah.
I think about it, you know?
No, you don't.
the
Don't
time.
lie.
Okay, the pacifier is huge. A feels cruel for it, but I really do.
I think this movie lives rent free in your head because of the
constantly.
Nazi subplot.
Constantly.
Is that the stank?
We should clarify that's because one of the subplots is the fact that he gets caught with a swastika, and it's like, damn, it's crazy they put that in that movie. I'm not a big fan of the movement, just the fact they put that in a child's film. A.
A? Okay, wow. I was gonna let you put that wherever you felt like putting it because I think the pacifier is for you.
Thank you. Hottie vs. Noddy. Now, I gotta tell you, I'm all in on this film.
Didn't we think it was sweet?
I think it has.
It was mean, but then it was
it's
sweet
got
at
some
the
emotional
end.
pay. It's the only film I think of our whole podcast that's caused me to have an emotion that they wanted me to have. I think, and for that, I really got to put it in. Check it out.
Fuck off. No, this has got stank, surely.
It's got stank, but I think Paris is having a bit of a recovery, and I think, quite frankly,
Yeah, she's got the stank.
yeah. Okay.
She's got the stank. My teacher, my obsession. This is camp. This is camp. Like that
camp
is
as hell.
There is more camp in the pinky finger of my teacher, my obsession than most movies have ever had.
It's
like
so good. What we got next?
the Point Break remake.
forgot,
I
just
think
forgot.
remove this.
Yeah, we just rewatched Point Break.
We watched the original, and it was like raw
The
and fun.
only reason I say that is because I just know that could be put on play on repeat in the skate shop, and that's just enough. Yeah, Murder on the Orient Express, the first Kenneth
Yeah.
one.
I think this is a cautionary tale of don't murder in groups.
They almost get away with it. It's just the fact
That's
they
why
have,
that's the caution.
Yeah, dare I say it's crazy. It's not a Dan, but it's not very weird.
I just think they.
A tale of caution. I think don't do that.
I think it's a tale of caution. Is look, no matter which baby they've stolen and demanded ransom for and killed, don't avenge the baby's murder in front of the best detective ever. That's the caution.
What baby? Are you talking about Johnny Depp? Being
Didn't they
murdered?
steal a baby?
No, they stabbed Johnny Depp. a
No,
bunch of
but
times.
Johnny Depp's character stole a baby.
I
Don't you remember? Because at the
No.
end of the movie,
They don't return a baby, do they?
so no, because I think he kidnapped the baby, and then the mum and the dad were like a murder suicide,
Yeah.
and then everyone's in the room watching a projector of the baby.
Oh God, you're right.
Isn't that weird? It's a cautionary tale, but it is weird.
Carl, next is Roadhouse, the original. Patrick Swayze.
I'm sorry, but check it out.
Yeah,
Check out
that's
Roadhouse.
that's just a solid film.
Yeah.
You guys gotta check it out. It's almost profound, but I really can't stress it's a check it out. Next Roadhouse, forgot.
Oh, absolutely. I
Forgot.
think I could put it in A because I don't mind
I could put
the
it in A.
ending fight.
Yeah, I
but
could put an A. I could put an A.
What do you reckon? A or
A. I could put
yeah?
an A.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, we've got Slender Man. If I remember correctly, that was just unfinished. That film.
It was,
But I do forget it.
and for the children in it, a
Yeah.
tale of caution.
Oh, man, it's true. True.
But yeah, I forgot Slender Man, right? Like,
Yeah.
Now we're on to another one, and I worry that the next movie, which is Unhinged,
Yeah.
is going to cause another row
Okay, huge.
because I think that we should have a row that is unhinged.
I would 100% agree with you. However, I don't think it belongs in Unhinged.
Oh no, not at all. This one clearly should be in stank.
Oh, it's got so much stank to it.
While we're on the concept of the rows, I don't get stank. I thought I got it for a while, and now that you're letting me
It
put,
looks muddled.
now that
It's
you're
a
letting
Christmas film.
me put
Can I say it's
Unhinged.
camp? It's camp.
Okay, it's camp.
Yeah.
I think
I think anything Russell Crowe's in camp.
I do think we need an unhinged row though.
Where do you want to put that? Is that under weird or below weird?
Oh, they feel very similar.
It sounds similar.
But they're not. But they're not.
Can I say unhinged? I think is like camp because I think if you're so unhinged, you're pretty much camp.
No, because here's the thing. I see Strange Magic there, and Strange Magic to me is an unhinged
Can I
film.
say that's a tale of caution for us? Don't
Yeah.
listen to people that recommend movies.
Don't. Oh my
that's
god.
what's gross.
No. That is absolutely right. We need a row, which is what's it called? Okay, we've got a new row now,
Yeah.
and that
Keep
is
adding weird.
that is that is. Why did we listen
To you.
to you?
Guys, I gotta tell you, ask wwtpodcast@gmail.com if you want to recommend us a movie. We will do it, but quite frankly, we don't know why we're doing it, and that's for you. Strange Magic, thank you so much for suggesting that.
It was
film.
a lovely suggestion, and we love your support. What the fuck was this recommendation?
It was so unpleasant.
Yeah.
It was a horrible
It
one.
was-
the Bug King did fuck though.
Oh my god. The weird fan fiction on the Bug King in this. And I gotta tell you, this movie's rent free in my head because I think the version of the song like Strange Magic that's in it is kind of a vibe.
I gotta tell you, it might take it out. It's actually camp as hell.
I'm
It's
gonna
camp as hell. It's camp.
check it out. You've got to check out Strange
Yeah.
Magic.
Carl, what do we have next?
No, it's
No,
going in-
no,
it's not. It's,
No, actually, I think it is camp.
these three films are
Fine,
everything
camp,
to me.
Camp.
No,
camp.
this
It's
is
camp.
I
like it that we don't put anyone else in that because, quite frankly, we need people to recommend movies.
So we do
put it
need
in
people to
camp.
recommend movies, but here's the thing: you've got to be on point. See, the person that recommended us Hudson Hawk, they got a stank vibe.
Oh, they did.
Be more like the person that recommended Hudson Hawk.
Carl, we've got
Spy Kids 3D. Brimming with stank, surely.
I mean, it's
It's game over.
It's stank. It's stank.
It's game over.
It's stank.
Swept Away. Get this
Ooh.
out of this goddamn existence.
That is a vile movie.
Swept Away is one of those disgusting fucking movies, and I hate that I've seen it. And I don't.
I
it's-
think it's crazy after 4 years of us doing this. That's definitely
we
the
did it
worst.
like a minute into us
Yeah.
starting the podcast as
Oh,
well.
it's vile. Carl, Sidney White.
Hey, for the person that that listed Strange Magic, Sydney White was a recommend. Huh? We got
Whoa,
through
why are
Sydney
you
White.
shitting on the Strange Magic recommendation?
I don't
You're
know.
vile. You're
I
vile.
gotta tell you, I'm spiraling out of control. There's so many movies up here. There's so many to go. I don't know what to. I'm looking for some semblance of just confidence and I don't know.
Sidney White's forgettable.
Okay, Sydney. I enjoyed Sydney White though.
You would go A?
Sorry.
I go A.
Yeah, I would do Sydney White as A.
Is that Speed 2?
I do apologize to the listener to the recommended Strange Magic. It's just that it harmed me.
It really isn't. It's its own category.
It really-
I think it's just it's on the it's on the precipice of all of them.
It did. Strange Magic, by the way, we've done Why Did We Listen to You? Below a tale of caution, but above weird, Dan.
Speed 2. This might be camp.
I don't think it is because I don't think it's rewatchable.
Yeah, no, forgettable.
I think it's forget.
A tale of caution.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
It's a tale of caution.
but it's I mean, they're on a high octane boat, and that's kind of weird.
I don't think it's weird. I think I'll be honest. You really shouldn't. Maybe it's Maybe it's stank. Is it stank? I think it's stank.
Again, I don't know what stank
I'd go
means.
stank.
So it's on you to define.
Oh, it's stanky.
Okay.
It's got stank elements to it.
Okay, we're getting there. The Mummy, Tom Cruise edition. I
guess.
think this is forgotten. Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. I think this is forgotten.
I think forgotten. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Fine. We've got Sucker Punch.
Is Sucker Punch weird?
I think it. You know what's weird for it? I think a lot of people defend it. And
Yeah.
I think that was my weirdest thing is that people were very much like, no, you got to take a pause and reevaluate. I gotta tell you, I've got no idea what anyone's thinking. You know what? I'd go weird, but you know what?
It's not. It's simply not weird. It's just Zack Snydery. And would I remove this film from existence?
I'm gonna remove it. A.
But no, that's too high.
That's very high.
I think. Oh, I forgot we had this one here. I forgot we had Check It Out.
You can't forget check it out.
No, I think it's probably forgot this happened. Right?
Okay.
I hadn't. It almost
I
needs
think
its own
so.
category.
Yeah, I just think it's odd that maybe we just didn't get it. That's a tale of caution for us.
How about we delete it?
Yeah. I think just put it down there. Just don't drag
You
it.
know what?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's its own tier.
Yeah.
Wow,
Guess what? Sucker Punch is never getting
No.
categorized.
No.
How does that feel? How does that feel? Was that a listener request?
No. I think that
I
was
was about to go ham on them. I guess it was my idea.
Why do you recommend it? That's to you. That's you, Carl. All right, Carl. Next we've got Twister.
Camp? I'm shocked we haven't had more Profound. I think I forget Profound is there. Have we only had that?
I'll be honest. I don't. I think that's pretty. Profound's pretty top tier.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
I go Twister's A. Or,
Okay,
yeah,
I think Twister's a little bit better than because I remember liking the first half of Twister.
I think it's just good though.
Oh, okay,
I
that's
think it's
fine.
good.
But I mean, it's not like A is filled with good
A's a bit
films.
bland though, isn't it? You know what? I'd go camp. I'd go camp.
It's a bit camp, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Here's the thing about the dark web.
Yes,
You know I love this film.
totally.
I love it unconditionally.
Totally.
Here's the thing about the dark web.
Yes,
You know I love this film.
totally.
I love it unconditionally.
Totally.
I think it needs its own row.
I think you got to put it in the profound category. I think you might be cheapening it. I think that's profound.
You reckon that movie's profound?
I think it's profound.
Okay.
I think it's made an impact on you and
Us.
Yeah, okay.
Us.
Let's go profound.
It's on us.
Ooh, you put an A.
I couldn't-
They're stuck there.
It's in profound. I was just going to add a row that was the best movie ever made, and I think it deserves to be there.
But it's profound. It's got to be profound.
It's
That is-
profound because it is the best movie ever made.
Yeah.
For the listener at home, you've got to check out Unfriended the Dark Web.
Then put it in the check it out category.
No, it's profound. It's made me so afraid of the dark web. And that in itself is profound.
God, what else we got here?
Vampire's Kiss.
Oh man,
I kind of think people should check this
I think
out.
they should check it out.
Yeah.
I really think that we should not have done it on the podcast. In
It's-
the sense that like
It's a bad movie, but it's a vibe, and
It's such a vibe. It's
It
such a
also
vibe.
does know what it is.
Yes.
It's a little bit Hudson Hawky,
Yes.
where they're
I think
going
done
for something
way better than Hudson
Yeah,
Hawk.
I mean, there's definitely a surrealist vibe to
Yes.
this that's more consistent than Hudson Hawk.
Yes.
Next we have Doolittle.
Huge. I gotta tell you, that's a weird film. It's a weird film.
It's super weird.
It's so weird.
It's
And
so
I think
weird.
I think it's so weird that Robert Downey Jr. really has been on top of the world for about 15 years. And for him to finish The Avengers and then go straight into that, it's odd. The ending's odd as well.
It's crazy. He was so all in on Doolittle, and in that in itself is weird.
It's really weird. I don't remember much from it. I remember all the
Neither.
animals are being very
I'd
cowardly.
be pretty annoyed if I was dragged along. Because don't you remember he was like, everybody from Marvel, come and voice an animal. And Tom Holland was like, I'll be dog.
I'll be the cowardly lion. He was like, oh, you coward.
The Wicker Man.
Whoa, vibes. I'm
Vibes?
I think camp.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think stank vibes. Stank vibes.
I think it's stanky.
Yeah, I think it's stanky.
I think it's got a good stank.
Zathura. A.
I think it's A.
A.
I think a lot of the children's movies sort of line up in A.
Yeah,
Venom.
that's camp as hell.
It is camp as
It is
hell.
camp as hell.
It's camp as hell because it's so goddamn homoerotic. The last song. I think this is camp.
Which one's that one again?
I don't know, but I think she saves a sea turtle or something, and I was
She
like,
does.
and it really
That's camp as hell.
It was
Yeah,
really
put it in
camp.
camp. Put it in camp.
I'm going to tell you right now, we've absolutely fucked up
How so?
because this is Legend,
Where do you want to put that?
but we already did Legend. We thought this was Legend.
Oh, what's that then?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what that is? That's elves.
Oh, elves. Okay.
Would you say profound?
Yes.
It's
it's either profound or check it out because not
Okay.
enough people have seen elves.
Yes, I think one. Don't listen to our episode on it.
No.
Go check it out. It's on YouTube in the worst quality you've ever seen. I think you gotta see it.
Yeah,
It's
and then you
profound.
can listen to our episode, which is also in the worst quality you've ever seen. It's also, I think, offensive.
Yeah.
But it's its own product from its own time.
Yes.
And that in itself is a thing.
Yes. Then what do we have there? That was Legend. What was that?
Yeah,
A
so Legend.
was camp. A stank vibes.
Oh, I don't know.
You take us punt.
Ooh, wasn't Legend recommended to us?
It was.
Why did we listen to you?
Nah, it's pretty good though.
It's great, but look, these two movies are hand in hand.
I got. It's,
Did the same person recommend them?
no.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. We should tee you guys up. We'll CC you both into an email.
Carl, what is that? Oh wait, no. Wild Child.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wild
man.
Child.
A.
I thought you loved Wild Child.
I do. I think it's A. I don't think it's check it out though. I don't think it's that
Yeah.
camp. Maze Runner. Phew. I guess I forgot, but it's
It's a tale of caution.
Yeah.
Don't go into a maze.
It's pretty apt. And it ends weird, doesn't it?
It does end
God,
weird.
it's a weird.
We've got to do the other two. They go nowhere. They're
so
absolutely
keen.
just like they're just nonsense. They honestly, the Maze Runner is hand in hand with Murder on the Orient Express. Just a tale of caution. Don't bother. You know, I think the tale.
Don't start your franchise, even though it made the money. But why did you bother? Why did you bother? Oh God, National Treasure 2? Is that 2?
Yeah, I think that's A.
I think it's A.
I just fell off on National Treasure 2, and I thought I was gonna love that. That was quite a rude awakening for me.
Yeah, I can't remember what the premise was. That's
Yeah.
the other Barbie. I think
Yeah.
we thought that was profound.
Didn't we make something for Barbie?
I
Isn't
can't
that what
remember.
camp was?
Yes, I think it was.
think-
But dare I say, which one's that one?
This is the one that you kept saying was with
Oh.
Martin Short.
I think so. And where do you want to put that? I think.
It's not profound. I don't think about it. I think it's camp. I think it can be camp.
I think camp. I think it's good. It's
Yeah?
a positive recommend.
Peter Pan, Return to Neverland.
Ooh, okay.
I gotta tell you, I'd love this film to never exist.
Whoa, hectic. You know what? I can't go there. I can't go there. Guys, I think it really is. It's just forgotten. I think forgotten.
Fine. You're too kind to it, though. It should be erased. Thank God we've got the Alza Gahul, and I
Okay,
know
this-
exactly where it's going. It's really freaking weird.
It's weird. Zack Snyder made this. Has he got two things in weird?
Well, no, because we were going to do Sucker Punch, and then we were just like, you know what? That's not allowed anywhere.
No, it isn't really at all. Guardians Gahul is an odd film.
It looked great. They're about owls. Why? Supernatural elements. There's kingdoms and flags.
It was based
and
off like 48 books. Very odd.
It is.
Very strange. Good for them to make it.
It's the type of thing you feel like would be more enjoyable if sent to you as a voice memo.
yeah.
You
As a
know?
film.
And that is weird. It's so Dan Brown core as well.
Oh, it really
He's
is.
so.
He would love owls. I think he would love the politics of owls.
It's did we not do a single Dan Brown movie in
Of course not.
in Weird?
That's not for
fair.
Dan. That's
But
not
it's
Dan.
the type of thing that I think Dan Brown. I'll tell you something right now.
I think Dan Brown's a big fan of Dan Brown.
I don't think he is either. But I do think Robert Langdon would probably be like, "Do you not know the Legends of Gahul?"
It
Like
feels
he
like
would
he-
say that in Inferno.
Oh yeah. I think that if he went home and had like, I don't know, 4 DVDs, he'd have 2 copies of
It's
Legends
so
of Gahul.
Dan Brown core.
What we got next, Carl?
We have the lucky one.
I go Stank.
Yeah, I'd go Stank. No, I would go Forgot This.
All right, forgot it.
Because I think we've got another Nicholas Sparks here.
We do.
And that will have more effect on us.
Okay, who we got there?
Scooby Doo 2.
Ooh, man, I gotta tell you, pretty camp.
Yeah, I think it's
Pretty
camp.
camp,
I
pretty
think it's camp. What are the Traveling Pants 2?
Damn, that's pretty fucking good. I don't remember it, but God, just it as its Moxie, I gotta put an A. I gotta put check it out. Is that too much?
No, we're not. We why? What just went through your mind to even recommend that? No, it's going in A. Shut the fuck up.
Santa Claus 3. We can't keep all the Christmas movies, and it was a stank vibe.
Oh, it's got a stank.
Can I say stink vibe / Christmas? Because quite frankly, all they deserve to be in there.
Christmas is the stank.
It's a stanky holiday. It's
I
a
gotta
stanky
tell you,
holiday.
I have no bearings on stank vibe. So if you remove the Christmas element from it, I have nothing. This. If you could relabel this row as anything, and I'd be like, that's apt. Because this to me is just a drawer of miscellaneous nonsense.
But wouldn't you rewatch all those films?
No! Looking at them right now, it's like I would not watch 365 Days. I would not rewatch The Click.
Oh, you're going-
I
oh, no,
wouldn't
I would.
rewatch
I
Deck
would.
the Halls. Jesus Christ.
Fought to put it there.
Did I? I don't remember.
What we got next, Carl?
The Snowman.
Whoa.
It's a
It's
tale
a
of
caution.
It's a tale of caution.
I mean, it's a tale of caution.
The tale of caution is film
your
the movie. Take the time to shoot the entire script.
I think Tall Girl 2, which is the next film, is comically to the point that I really have no memory of this film. I forgot this happened.
If there was a Tall Girl 2 category, I'd put it in it.
Yeah, that's where I
You
put
know,
it.
like it's like Tall Girl 2 feels almost like Sucker Punch-ish, just in its way of like, what are you and how are you there?
I think, you know, it's so forgotten, I'm happy to not even put it on the list.
So
Put it with
I
Sucker
think
Punch.
I only want Sucker Punch left off.
That's fair.
You know, I can't. If we do 2 empowering
Then it-
female films, what will people think of us?
That's so true. All right, Little Mermaid 2.
I reckon Little Mermaid 2 should be removed from existence.
Whoa, you really
And I'm
hate
going
me,
to tell
Disney.
you why.
Hit me.
What they do to Flounder
That's so
is one of the
gross.
most disrespectful things I've ever seen in a movie. And I think if you are a fan of The Little Mermaid, The Little Mermaid 2 must disgust you because they make every character you like the saddest version of
It's
themselves.
a cruel tale. Oh, a tale of caution.
Oh, it's definitely a tale of caution.
It's a tale of caution.
It's a tale of caution.
Don't age. Don't let time ravage you.
Yeah, on your way to never heading into a maze, or on your way to making sure you finish your script for the Snowman, you should definitely not let age weather you.
No. Left Behind. Is that Left Behind?
Yeah,
Last
I forgot this
forgot
one,
about
but I think it is a truly atrocious as a film.
This is powerful now. We've got The Tourist. Carl,
Is it profound?
I think it's profound. I really do think it's profound. It has so much going for it. We've both watched it upwards of 10 times.
You love it.
Oh, yeah.
You love The Tourist.
yeah. 5 out
I'll
of
never
5.
get it. That now that The Tourist is up there sitting next to the dark web, I don't know.
No. Okay, listen. At the end, maybe you can have a top tier. But profound is profound.
I'm convinced we should never stop tiering. Like, I think after we finish the tier, we should sub-tier our tiers.
To the point, it's just listing it alphabetically. What we got next, Carl?
The next one we have is This Means War.
Forgot?
Why the hell have we done this? It's a tale of caution, but it's for us. You know, like
Remember what you've done.
never do this again. Whatever spurred us to be like, well, should we do This Means War? L. Like that's a real the tale. Like we should take note.
We should.
I'm not joking.
Why did
Write
we,
this
why did we
down.
listen to you? I think it's listen to us. I think put it in
Why
that
did
category.
we? No.
I think we've recommended
No,
it.
these listeners deserve to be punished. Okay, I'm not going to put myself in
I think
amongst
you should put
them.
yourself in there. I think you've absolutely, there
Fine.
you go. Why would listen to us? Carl, what we got next?
For the listener at home, if you recommended us Strange Magic or Legend, I empathize. I've tasted your pain. I was too mean to you. Now that I'm on the same row as you, I am hurt. I too am angry at Oscar.
Carl the Purge.
What the? I think stank. Like what the? Like what the hell is the Purge?
It's crazy. It was such a moment.
It
It
was.
was such a moment. It's so stanky.
For a while, I felt truly alive, and I felt like I saw America for what it was. And when it ended, I went, "Yuck."
it was like 60 minutes. Carl,
Was.
what's the next film?
The next film is Beverly Hills Chihuahua, and I gotta tell you, is it profound?
You tell me what. I remember there's a dog fighting ring. in it for
It's
most of-
annoying because there's been so many movies since I deleted A Tale of Caution with the Eye.
I think it was so apt.
It was
we really
so
did
apt.
need that.
It was so
We really
apt.
needed that.
Okay, let's just put this bad boy in removed from existence.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hated Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Man, fuck that film. Okay, Taken 2, immediately to profound. Do you remember Taken 2 when he was like, start throwing grenades? Your wife and I are going to be taken. That movie is genius. That Liam Neeson's so old in that film. Why did they make that?
Who are the villains? I remember it being vaguely not Russian. It was just like
They
oh.
were just people that were around. They were like, don't you remember they were burying people from the first movie and they were like, go and avenge them, and he just killed them all again.
Does the third one start with again?
Sorry, I'll tell you what, if the third one was on here, it'd be a tale of caution for the villains from the first two.
All right, what we got here?
The Meg.
Whoa.
The Meg. I think The Meg is a bit of a forgot this happened.
I go that.
We then have
Xander
Triple X,
Cage.
the return of Xander Cage.
I'm all for this.
I'm a bit. Do we want camp, or are you a bit profound? Are you checking it out? Where are you for this?
I can't remember bits of
Like-
it. I think camp.
Yeah,
And just remind me of one thing that happens.
remind you of one thing that
I
happens.
can't remember anything about it.
He skateboards down a mountain,
He does.
near killing himself, only so the town could watch a soccer match.
It's pretty profound.
It's pretty. Oh no, it's also that one where he just has an orgy by a pool in a big jacket.
God, he does.
Sorry, let me pop it up here, right into profound.
I think it's really what Vin is trying to get at that Fast and Furious franchise.
It is. It's
him unleashed. It's him unleashed.
I think he's cross-check his two movies. I think the issue is he's blurred the lines between Triple X and Fast and Furious, and they are not the same. And I think it's created a downfall of his own image and the Fast and Furious franchise. That's why I'm going to lower Xander Cage to stank.
I think so.
Because frankly,
He's a stinky boy in that
He's-
film. He's very stinky.
he is one of the smelliest people I've ever seen on screen. Like as a character, you look at him and you go, "Foul."
Wow, yeah, you can really smell it through the vision.
Oh, there's a stench. They should have called it Triple X, the stench of Xander Cage.
Smell X. you
Yeah.
know?
Smell X. Okay, yours, mine, and ours.
I think it's a bit weird though, isn't it?
It's so weird. They
I feel
live in
like
a lighthouse.
Cheap by the Dozen's like a bit like, aren't we all that one? That one's very sexually charged
It's
with
very
children.
weird.
I think it's very weird.
I'm
It's
so
just-
glad you've said it's
yeah,
weird.
right?
Yep.
I just think that dynamic is odd.
It is. It gives, like, if you had told me the Legends of the Guardians of the Owls of Gahul was written by all the kids in Yours, Mine, and Ours, I'd believe you.
I think they read the Guardians of Gahul.
Oh, they would have. I reckon Dennis Quaid would have read that book to them for sure.
100%. 100%. Polar Express, it's kind of profound. I think it's so weird.
Why
it's
is it profound?
It's so weird.
Okay,
it's profound.
fine.
We
You're-
keep doing it.
Oh yeah, we do it yearly.
We do it
I
yearly.
forgot. What a treat for us. Fuck, I forgot we did that. What a stupid idea that was. We should just have a row that's stupid ideas of who would watch this.
We should have had the why did we listen to you, and it's just
Yeah.
us. Just God.
We should have a tier that's just we got ourselves into a mess and we can't get out of it.
It's every episode,
It
Carl.
is.
It's
Oh,
every
it's every
episode. What is next?
I gotta tell you, I'm unhappy where I put Lyle Lyle Crocodile.
Where do you want to put
I
it?
put it in A, but I forgot how much you loved watching that on our trip
Shut
to
the fuck
America.
up. You are
I
dreadful.
forgot you had to be restrained on the plane. No, I won't amend the list as much as I'd like
We
to.
could go Princess Switch.
Okay, the Princess Switch.
I forgot.
Yeah, for sure. I forgot they switched. Hope they swapped back.
Rampage. Man, we should have a little Dwayne.
Oh, we should have had a Dwayne category.
Yeah, he really nailed it.
It should have. But you know, he fit himself so right into weird with
did, Black Adam.
with Black Adam that I think Rampage is simply forgettable.
I go that. I go that.
The first Resident Evil.
Kind of camp. Maybe stank.
I think it's stank.
I think it's
I don't
stank.
think it's got enough to be camp.
No.
I'm going to tell you right now though. Twist starring Rita Ora as a remake with Michael Caine of the thing that is of the Oliver Twist tale. I'm sorry, is maybe the most profound concept of a film ever. Like
It's
actually,
so
ever.
odd that got greenlit. It's so weird. It's
Like a BBC One theatrical release.
Isn't that Ralph Fiennes? Oh, someone's.
There's a bunch of David Williams is in it.
Yeah.
Don't you remember they don't do a single clever heist?
I feel like Michael Caine gets like thwarted because someone pretty much just pulls a gun on him. He's like, "Oh no, I don't think that's gonna happen to me. What's going on?"
There's
There's
so
not a single twist in the twist.
It's not. It's actually disgusting. Oh god. All right, Valentine's Day. It's got a stank. It's surely got a stank, sir. I'm throwing it out there. I don't get the tier.
A.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. I'll resign myself to that A. Thank God we've got Scooby-Doo. Okay, Scooby-Doo is going right up to check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Right?
What
Like-
about the second one? We
So-
were in camp.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the second one's got the costumes, it's got
Yeah.
the first one's just all round check it out.
Yeah, okay,
like that's
cool.
just, and I'm not even clouded by nostalgia.
No.
I just know Scooby Doo's a
That's
good,
good
film
stuff.
deep
That's good
down.
stuff. What we got there? Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I
remember just disliking this as a
I
film.
reckon it should be removed from existence.
I'd go for
because
Gone. I'd go for Gone.
this was I remember thinking that this was one of the hardest films I've ever had to sit
It
through
was
for the
hard. I remember
podcast.
being a bit like Spy Kids was like all right to rewatch.
Yeah,
That was tough.
this was
I go remove.
pure garbage.
Yeah. Sky High.
I think that was a bit fun,
I'd
right?
I'd go quite fun. I'd like to check it out, but just a below. I don't think it's camp.
No.
Can we put it at A? But can you put it right at the front of A?
Oh, we're not doing that
No,
bullshit.
no. We're not doing that now. But we're at the end.
Simply because you suggested that, it's going under Taylor caution.
Okay, fair enough. That's so.
You
valid.
shouldn't have spoken up to me. I have the mouse.
Okay, I should have realized.
No, that's too mean to Sky High and to you. It's not camp.
I think just A.
It does feel bad. I think it's better than A. I just wouldn't
Yeah.
recommend people check it out.
No, I wouldn't tell anyone to do it.
Like, you know what? From memory, I don't think I liked Sky High.
I think A then. I think A. Just leave it by itself.
I don't think I like it all.
What we got next, Carl?
Holmes and Watson. I think remove this bitch.
That's dreadful, isn't it?
Holmes and Watson was really just terrible.
Yeah, that was nothing.
The remake of Texas Chainsaw
I'm
Massacre.
all for a camp.
I'm
I
all
remember
for
the kill-
camp.
I remember the kills being pretty amazing.
I remember we kind of loved it.
I remember it also didn't finish the script. It was like 70 minutes.
Mm.
Broken film, but they had fun when filming it. Carl, what's up next?
Jurassic World I think this is the second one.
Yeah.
But we did the third.
We did it somewhere
third
else.
one. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Okay, yes. Jurassic World, the second one. I think A. Right?
I forgot as well.
This is better than 3, though.
What's 3?
3's the one on the island with the boy. Like, I
Julianne
would do
Moore?
3 as forgot.
Okay, fairs. Yeah, I'm happy with
You
that.
know, because I think, you know what? This gives me what was the other Spielberg movie we did?
Indiana Jones.
The Lost World gives Indiana Jones.
All right, fairs. I'm happy with that. What's that? Is that
The Pope's Exorcist?
Damn.
Straight up to camp, baby.
Oh yeah, that's pretty campy. Hell.
Like how
It's Russell. It's Russell. He's
it's Russell
unhinged.
at his best. Honestly, this would be Unhinged if you let me have that category.
Yeah, but unhinged wouldn't be unhinged.
Never.
No, of course
Never.
not. We wouldn't put it there.
Where do we put Unhinged?
It's
In
in
camp?
camp. Yeah.
Rightly so. Is Russell Crowe the king of camp?
I think so. He's kind of.
He should rebrand.
I want to do that card one. Have you seen that where he's like he's a
yeah.
poker dealer?
Oh, yeah.
I want to do that so bad.
Truth or Dare.
Oh, that's so camp.
It's
Remember the villain? Remember we loved that the curse?
Oh yeah, it
He's
made
so-
people find themselves.
Yeah.
It was really beautiful.
I think it's camp as well. Stank.
it's got stank.
It's got
It's no way. When I realized camp is the third highest tier, just what is this? I know we committed to this episode, but
I'm happy to delete it. I delete it.
I'm happy to. Should we just not have done an anniversary? Honestly, it's a struggle to know we're down to the final 10 films to categorize and go, what a waste of time this episode was.
What is that? What is that?
The Woman in the Window.
I go for guess.
Yeah, forget. It sucked.
I think we've done Xander Cage twice, so just leave it.
How do
there.
I delete it?
I don't think you can delete it. Just don't.
Okay, no
you don't
problem.
want to fuck it
The
up.
Wild Wild West.
Oh, I got stank. I got stank.
It definitely got stank.
Yeah.
Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. Where the hell is Profound? Boom, baby. Oh, no.
You want to explain that? I'm happy with that.
You want to... I think... Here's the thing. I know... Like, the level that is the profoundness of this podcast that seeps into the tiers here. Do not go and listen to Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. It's not that good of an episode.
No.
But as a film, it gives a feeling.
I really despise it, but I
Same.
think that's what's profound.
That's
about
what's
it.
so profound
The
about it.
haters despise.
It's that it's so grippingly.
Whimsical.
It's uncategorizable.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
It's an odd flick.
It is an odd flick.
It's Dustin Hoffman as is mid.
I wish we knew what could be done or had been done, but we don't. I'm gonna move it to stank. I don't think it's profound at all. The more I thought about it,
I
no.
have no idea where we're going with this. What's
Neither.
that? Is that Venom?
I'm
too?
going to tell you, the more we jump around this list, I want to recategorize them all. Like, I mean, Chicken Little sitting here and forgot, but I think that could be profound.
no.
Okay. We've got Venom 2.
I kind of forget.
I think
it happens.
forget. It's nowhere near as fun as the first.
No, because I think they kind of knew. However, the one that's next to Carl is Mar. I think that's profound.
I think Ma is so profound. I think Ma...
Or check it out, or maybe Camp.
I actually think Ma is Check It Out.
Yeah.
I think Ma is Camp. I think it sits pretty here.
I think so. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
That's apt.
Skyscraper. I gotta tell you, I think I moved this bad boy from existence.
It's a pretty bad one. Actually.
I think it's and you
kind
know
of worse.
I don't think it's that awful a movie, but I just look at what The Rock has done to us throughout our
He's cruel. Has he given us really anything?
he has not.
No.
I
Safe
forgot
haven?
weird was a category. What have we done? Surely Mr. Megorium's weird. Like, what the fuck is Mr. Megorium? Put this back down here. Mr. Megorium's weird.
Oh, and Dan Brown would definitely own
I
that
know.
copy of that DVD.
I gotta tell you right now,
They're all weird. They're all weird, Carl. But don't analyze it.
I'm sorry, but is Santa Claus the Escape Clause not weird?
No, it's a bit stanky though.
It's
got
it is. It
it's
wafts.
got-
It wafts. I do apologize.
Who we got there now? Safe Haven?
Safe Haven.
Forgot.
Okay. No, but the ghost at the end.
I can't remember at all.
Sorry, don't you remember? It turned out she was talking to a ghost the entire time.
Okay, stanky, I guess.
No, but that
I
twist
have
is
no
stank.
memory of that at all.
This one,
I've
do
never
you
heard
remember?
of it.
We thought she'd murdered a man, and the detective was looking for her, only to find out she'd stabbed the detective because she was married to him.
my God.
And then then he came to light her on fire, and then we found out she saw ghosts.
Maybe it is good.
I'm going up to profound. No. Okay, well, we're going to leave Safe Haven and Stank.
Okay, happy with that. Happy with that.
Okay.
Meg 2.
I think forgot.
Okay, happy with that.
Maybe it's a tale of caution. Just don't. What did
I
they
say
do?
A.
Yeah, I think so. I just think Forgot This Happened is worse than A. And
I think so,
but I don't-
I'm just a bit like I don't recommend Meg 2, but I just think it's fun to make a second.
Yeah.
What we got next, Carl?
Oh, we got the original National Treasure, and I'm just gonna go all the way up to check it out.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
I think the original National Treasure
I
is.
gotta be honest, it's pretty terrifying that we've done 200 films and 6 of them are the only ones I'd recommend.
I know,
generally.
and frankly, I'd only recommend 3 of these 6.
Oh damn, what's that?
Now You See Me Too.
That's profound.
It
as
is
hell.
profound.
It's profound.
If you've never seen Magic, don't try and find it. And Now You See Me Too.
Lay in the water, I'd forget.
Yeah, I think I'd forget.
Yeah.
And now we've come down to a little bit of cream of the crop here.
Okay,
We're going
shit.
to we've left our Twilight movies to the end. The final 5 of whatever the hell this episode was. I guess of just remembering and tearing
I
things.
think we tiered pretty well. Now, controversial. Should we make a Twilight tier?
What a cop out. I know where I'm putting one of these.
Okay. The first one I am a bit lost at.
I think the first one's kind of a vibe.
I think so.
So I wouldn't mind putting it in Stank or Camp.
I couldn't stank.
Okay.
I put in stank.
Let's put the first Twilight in Stank.
Yeah.
Love that for it.
New
Moon.
I think the second one is the forgettable one. That's kind of the nothing.
for
I
sure.
go
I think
forgettable.
Forgot This
I think just kind to that.
I think the third one has interesting lore, but I do not enjoy it. And so that's why I think potentially it could go into Stank.
Okay, happy with that. Happy with that.
Yep.
Happy with that.
We've then got Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Now, what happens in part 1? Is Rami in that one, or is he in
Rami's in the second one.
Okay.
And that's where I think let's just jump to the second one, okay?
Yeah.
The second one has like Last Airbender powers. Michael Sheen's gone off the
I'm
rails.
totally profound for that one.
Oh, really? Because I think it's weird.
No, I think it's doing too much good. It's doing too much good.
You reckon it's doing
I
too
think
much good?
I think it's profound.
I think it's camp.
I
then.
think. But I just think I'm just.
Do you think this? Okay,
I
fair.
think culturally that is incredibly that's how it ends.
I don't think it is. I think people culturally remember the first and none of the others.
I think so, but I think it's crazy that it got to that point.
Okay. In that case, where the hell would we put Breaking Dawn Part 1?
I kind of forgotten. Is there any bits in that? A Tale of Caution, I guess.
I
would
think
say.
I was going to say it's giving me a tale of caution.
Yeah, because afterwards
Yeah.
is part 2.
And I know we said we weren't going to categorize it, but Sucker Punch, I think, should go into why did we listen to you? Because I think that was my call.
I gotta say, I'm just gonna say, why did we listen to you? As in, people should not recommend us that we should rewatch that one. It is bad.
Oh yeah,
It's bad.
absolutely.
It's a bad film.
Absolutely not. What a tier.
Wow.
Now, look, we're not going to go through and summarize them all, but I would love to summarize for the listeners at home. Profound.
Yep.
Check it out, and then I think we should do weird
Yeah.
and removed. So we'll do the top 2 and the bottom 2.
Okay. Huge.
Oscar, what ended up on Profound?
We got the entire of the After series.
Not all of that. I feel like we moved one.
The
didn't we?
the fifth one is the one I think Camp.
No, we got rid of we got rid of the fourth one. I think we did 1, 2, 3, and 5.
I
in
think the whole
Profound.
franchise is. I think profound that it's. I think it's profound. We might know the most about that.
Oh, I know. That's one of the things I am proudest of.
Yeah.
Is that I think if we went to like an after trivia,
Yeah.
we'd probably be like top 5 teams.
I think so. Top 5 teams. You think more than 5 people would go to an
There's
After?
some freaks out
There's
there.
some freaks
There's
out
some
there.
freaks out
Kissing
there.
Booth. I just think it kicks off, and really, it's a violent film. And I think people really forget that. We got Cocktail up there. Just it is a check it out, but my God, profoundly check it out.
If
know?
if it's on Profound, make sure to also check it out.
Yeah. We got Bratz, of course. This is just camp it's camp so well that it is profound. We got Arm's Foul. Started the whole thing off, but it's also just a bit of a weird
Like
flick.
if you want to watch Josh Gad
Eat a big car.
eat dirt and like shit it out.
Yeah. We got Dark Web Carl.
Crazy,
I mean,
we've done like 4 Kenneth Branagh directed films.
yeah. We'll come for you Belfast next week, huh?
We've also got Dark Web again. I can't stress this enough. The Shawshank Redemption of our generation, a forgotten gem, bursting at the seams.
We've got Legend. No, Elves.
Elves.
Now. I think it is a bit of a check it out, but just like you gotta check it out because weird. Weird.
It is
Maybe
weird.
It's camp. Oh, I don't know. Tourist. We've seen it. I think together we've seen this 18
I don't
times.
like that The Tourist is up here. I gotta tell you.
I think it's just profound that we've watched this many times. Sorry, profound's the wrong word. Weird. It's Dan Brown.
Can it be
weird.
weird? It's so Dan
weird.
Brown.
It's so
Dan Brown had loved The Tourist. Okay, well, The Tourist drops to weird. Thank God. Thank God. I gotta tell you, this is a perfect list now. This is a great list.
Taken 2.
Taken 2 is just a thrill.
Yeah, I think so. Polar Express, an upsetting thing. Again, seen it so many times. It's kind of making me sick. Twist.
I gotta tell you, Twist sort of sits with. I forgot we did it, and now it's sort of flooding back to me. Everyone should watch Twist. It's sort of how not to just watch a film.
Now You See Me Too. It's just powerful. It's crazy that this was a franchise. It's going to get a third one. They're magicians, Carl, and it makes like $1 billion.
Feels like we got a lot of heist movies up here. Like it feels like we're like, oh, is there a heist? It's profound.
Heist done poorly. Oh yeah, we love that. Real quickly, check it out: Angels and Demons, Fast and Furious 5, Roadhouse, Vampires Kiss, Scooby Doo, and National Treasure.
And again, we've done 200 movies. Only 6 of them are worth checking out. Only 6.
The profound ones are bad. Dare I say?
no, I mean Dark Web is check it out.
You want to
Dark Web is check it out,
Yep.
but it is also profound.
Okay, huge. Carl, what's the bottom? We
We
got weird. Brackets Dan. This has become my favorite category.
surely.
It's also just a bit of a slight on Dan. He's a bit of a
It
weirdo.
is. We've got Blank Check. Dan Brown's favorite children's film.
Yeah.
Quoted, I believe. He's on the cover. We've got Death on the Nile. Dan Brown's favorite mystery film. We've got
Shimai doesn't. He loves the family dynamic in this
does.
one.
Dan Brown's favorite film about hot sauce and family dynamics.
We've got Jack Frost. He loves this Christmas classic. I believe he plays it 6 or 7 times a day.
He absolutely loves this. It's Dan Brown's favorite film about snowy boobs.
Black Adam. He really wanted to get into the superheroes things. He started where it's strongest.
It's actually Dan Brown's only understanding of the Middle East conflict. So that's pretty crazy.
It's crazy. He's also written a couple of books about it as well. We got Fast 9. I think it's just weird.
It's just so weird. It's the only movie where people go to space that Dan Brown enjoys. That's his Interstellar.
City of Ember.
He just loves a puzzle.
He likes a puzzle.
It's one of those movies. You know, I think every writer has something they wish they'd written. Mm-hmm. His is City of Ember.
Of course. Cars 2. I think he likes the weird implications of the universe.
And I think he just finds it thrilling.
I think so.
Evan Almighty is here. It did turn Dan to religion.
Of course. Mr. Nobody. I think that he's just a big fan of Ellen.
Oh, he's a big fan. I think
Nothing silly about that.
I
He's a
think
fan
he-
of it. He's a fan of her now. That's right. He became a fan now.
post being cancelled.
Over being cancelled, he was like, "What's this, huh? Ellen?"
He loves thing being post because he also loves Robert Downey Jr.'s post Iron Man career. That's
Yes.
right. Doolittle is
He
weird.
has also now taken his ticket off this. He's back in the universe.
He's back. He got his Oscar and he's back.
And Dan is out.
Yeah.
Dan is out. Gans Gahul, I guess he spooks this a
I'm
bit.
gonna tell you, look, Guardians of the Cool is weird, but the more I'm staring at it, it's maybe profound. Like I know that we moved the tourist down here. That I think
Swap it out. I want to swap it out. It's profound.
it's profound. It's so goddamn
profound.
profound. Oh my god, guys! We've moved Guardians of the Cool to the top, and it feels right.
Yours, Mine, and Ours. I think this is how his family is. I assume Dan has 18 children.
I assume he lives in a lighthouse.
Yeah.
It's the only way to pump out like 30 books a year, all of low quality.
Because there's no inspiration. All he has is this weird DVD collection. Mr. McGraw Wonder Emporium. I just think
How weird.
it's such an odd one.
He dies in that. He dies and leaves the store to
Natalie
her, but it's
Portman
alive?
It is alive. Remember, it gets black mold, and she's like,
Jason
"Nah,
Bateman's in it?
The magic's gone."
Oh god,
And
the
the
tourist. And the
tourist.
tourist is here. The weirdest thing about it is that Hollywood made it. Like that's the thing where you go, why? Who said?
Why did
"Oh,
we listen? It's a cautionary tale, I guess.
It is. And then removed from existence. I think these are probably some of our worst, right? So we've
Yeah.
got 365 Days, Pluto Nash, Last Airbender, Fantasy Island, The Golden Compass.
Jack and Jill. I am number 4. Aquaman 2. Music. Point Break. Swept Away. Beverly Hills. Lava Girl. Holmes and Watson and Skyscraper.
A Crazy Skyscraper's that low, but it does. It's where
He
it
got-
deserves to
I
be.
think all his other ones are like got something for him, like Black Adam and Rampage. That one just really vile.
It is. It's just he's just ripping off Die Hard in the worst way, just in the worst way. Wow, I'm so out of breath.
I'm exhausted. I wanted to have like a nice, like powerful 4-year thing, but I think we're gonna go.
This I think looking at the scope of the podcast has really made me not want to continue. I think once you go, wow, we spent time on these. Like, not only is each one of these an episode, it's a film we sat through. And I'm looking at the Check It Out. The Check It Out has 7 movies.
Can I say,
Like, what the fuck?
can I say it is crazy to see a wasted life on screen, isn't it?
Pretty close to tears, to be honest. Like, this is, I've got a knot in my stomach. Just why the hell do we watch Deck the Halls? Why the hell do we, I think Deck the Halls has really rocked me this episode.
A mid-tier one.
I know.
That's we stanky. We give it a stank vibe.
I don't know whether it's the off-coloring of the poster or not, but Chicken Little has stared at me the entire episode, and it's just chilled me to the bone, much like the kid from Blank Check. It's some of these are literally Mona Lisa stare at you around the room looking movies. The Santa Claus 3. Wow.
It is odd they're all looking a bit to the left. You don't get many right-looking films, do you?
I'm sad if I keep staring at this one, I'm going to have to call a helpline. God. What a waste of 4 years.
Thanks for listening.
I'm not going to thank the listener. They shouldn't have encouraged this.
They shouldn't have recommended.
They
a
shouldn't have
single film.
encouraged this. We were going to end this podcast, and then TikTok was like, there's a few people interested, and you're like, God damn it.